All right. Oh, microphone. Take it easy. Good evening, everybody. Happy Monday. Happy time zones, fam. I hope everybody is doing great. We're back. That's it. We're back. Psyched on it. 10 years of trails as of today. Absolutely monumental, and more to come, which is bonkers. Also, like Phil had noted in Discord, closer to the end than we are to the beginning, which is also super duper bittersweet. But Phil, thank you for the 37 months, bro. Big Al, thank you for the 36. Your Highness, good evening. Hot dog, Phil. Gundam, 00, dope. Real good. Real good. For sure. I don't know why I expected it to not be awesome, but it's awesome for sure. DX, what's up, man? How are you? What's going on, bud? Happy Monday. Back at it. How's everybody's weekend, man? Before we get after it, I think we have one more for SPG to do, and then we are MSQing it. We're main storing in it, I believe. Pretty sure. But while we catch up,
well then, away we go.
I tell you what, while we catch up, I'll do one more run of this, and we'll catch up while I just bonk some mobs. Crow, what's up, buddy? How are you? Did this a couple times over the weekend. Felt good. 00 is one of my favorites. Yo, mad good. Really, really good. Not sticking around since you're ahead of me now, but gonna be home for a while as I've broken my foot. Bummer, dude. Sorry to hear that. I'm sure you will not only catch up, but you will also surpass. If I were to wager a guess, during this night exploration, I've got 2 notes. Fee is chilling in the guild house, and Dasani's the Station Street department store weapon shop. Okay. Let's go, let's run this back right fast. Food! Sup, bro? How goes it, man? Yeah, we'll catch up. See how everybody's weekend was. I know Phil rapped. I know Dan rapped. Let's just let's nuke everything right fast and get some of that Sepith. Well, we won't get them all, but however, we will get them all. So here we are. Holy smokes, man. And then, yeah, I had to work at a different location today just to, like, help out. It was like 40 minutes away, which isn't horrible. Just a lot of highway driving. I'm not a big fan of highway driving. I'll drive, like, an hour plus, but if it's just, like, monotonous, like, bleh, just nothing but highway, I'm so not about it. Like, I say this very lightly, that I probably had a better time driving back from Saratoga Springs, New York to New Hampshire a couple years ago, which is 4 hours, but I just feel as though that it was way more scenic, so I enjoyed it more. I was on the Sepith hunt this weekend. I mean, as often as I could be. Fire Sepith. That is like the bane. Every sky entry had its own, you know, like, all right, what's the game gonna be stingy on? And yeah, man, I feel like somebody else has mentioned it before on stream, but like, yeah, it's Fire Sepith. Super stingy.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Try to get them all if I can. See if I can.
I'll take you on.
All right, well, I'll try and take 9. This should knock them all out. We might have a couple of stragglers, though. No, we got all that side. Good.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
And with a CP charge, it's really nice. It's real nice. I'm pretty sure I did get Van. I think he's fully unlocked. If I am not completely misremembering, I believe, yeah, he's fully unlocked. He's good. Good to go.
Nice. That went great. Let's get
Slap
to
it.
work.
Bop it.
I'll take you on.
Slap it.
Chase. Time for the...
Got them all maxed out from last time. He had one more slot that I needed to get unlocked, Arcadia. So yeah. All right. So hold on. I gotta double back. Phil. Fee is chilling at the guild house. Okay, and then Dasani Station Street. Department store. Okay.
Let's do this.
Can do, will do.
Nice. That went great.
Oh, hello, miss. What are you doing here, you little rascal? Congratulations, you're our 1,000th customer this month. Here's your gift certificate. We're doing a special offer at the moment. Huh? Really? Yay! My editor loved my Tharbad report too. One lucky thing after the other. At this rate, I might even be able to find Dingo. Luck just finds you everywhere. All right, and now let's go find Dasani. Fancy seeing you here, Spriggan. Right back at you. You looking for a weapon today? Or are you looking at the buyers instead? I've frequented this shop for my gun maintenance and customization since the old owner was still in charge. Possession of a firearm is permitted under Republic law for the purpose of self-defense. Though you need a license to be a gun owner, of course. Not that you ever use one. And speaking of, what are you doing here, Spriggan? Just looking for custom parts. Something that'll fit a self-defense baton. Gotta shell out for my assistance, you know, even if the costs are starting to pile up. You're shameless, you know that? Do you have any idea what kind of authority I hold? Forget it. Let's put the fact that you're dragging a bunch of civvies around with you on the back burner for the moment. You should at least put some thought into upgrading your equipment. Trouble could strike you at any moment, and it's dangerous to be unprepared. Yeah, don't need to tell me to be careful. Well, aren't you a softie? Knew that there was a nice side to you. What's a smirk for? For your information, Hey, honey, what's wrong? Oh, I'm already done for the day. I just stopped by one of the stores in front of the station. I'll be back home soon, don't worry. I'll even stop by one of Gigi's favorite cupcakes on the way. Huh? No. Maybe a bagel? Then... Yeah, love you. See you later. What? You got a problem? No, not at all. That's your wife, I'm guessing? Didn't know you had a daughter either. Look at you playing the family man. Watch it, Spriggan. Stay far, far away from my personal life. If you're looking for a gift, I can vouch for the new cheesecakes they got in stock downstairs. Just saying. Nice and sweet, lemon flavor too. Guarantee the kiddo's gonna love them. Cheesecake? Well, that's an idea. Not that I was asking for your opinion. Super good. Me and Van align a lot. And cheesecake, positively. For the kiddos. And coincidentally, my work, they'll send employees like birthday cards. They're just generic. There's like little to no thought put into it. It's just people from the store sign it. It's no big deal. They leave them blank, and then whoever sends them out puts the name on it. But they also send you a voucher for a free cupcake or a free donut. So naturally, I just got it like a couple weeks late over the weekend, and now Youngblood, I promised him, I was like, I'm gonna bring you home. I was like, what do you want? And he goes, Dada, he's like, you should get cheesecake. I go, pal, you're speaking my language. I was like, but I can't. I was like, it's gotta be a donut or a cupcake. He goes, I want a donut. I go, say less, buddy boy. You got it. The hell, man? Who do you think those, who do those guys think they are? Chill it, Downey. I get how you feel, but shouting's not doing anything for us. Oh, but I'm not letting them get away with this. Hell no. Not with our secret racer pride on the line. Seconded. We should take our chance while we can. What's going on here? Van! Guess I could let you know. There's this bunch of street racers causing trouble for us ever since they turned up in the capital. They're taunting us, I tell you. They drive like madmen around town just to get on our nerves. Yo, Daft! Work's finally overtime to chill. Thank you for the 27 months, man. I hope the Monday wasn't awful. Not just for you, but for everybody. If I hadn't already wished that sentiment upon all of you. Sometimes Mondays can be very Monday. Today, not super Monday, thankfully. I ran my car into a guardrail thanks to their dumbasses. Ugh. Just thinking about it gets me angry all over again. The hand-me-down I got from Downey got trashed real bad, too. Dude, she had to be sent to the body shop. How can we let loose and enjoy a sweet drive with them tearing it up around town? Yeah, they sound pretty bad. Who are we dealing with here? They call themselves the High Bloods. There's 4 of them, and they all come from Aracion, sorry. They used to stick to their turf, but they recently started moving here. They're all rich kids, obviously, and their cars are really souped up. What's more, their leader Lucio is the grandson of Etoile's current company president. He's got a model Etoile sports car, ain't no slouch as a driver either. How's my temperature today? Dude, your highness, that sounds awful. That's like Jeff Temps. I think he was up in Newfoundland. Newfoundland, I know. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm not a Newfie, I'm sorry. Yeah, it was a cool 72 degrees here, and it's supposed to dip into the 60s tonight. And I can't be any more thrilled. Just give it all to me. Give me all the cold weather. But we're getting a heat wave again this week, so misery. Misery returns, unfortunately. Hold up. You said it was the Etoile's president's grandson? Man, that sucks. Last thing you need is someone related to the company's top brass being a dick. Angelic, send some coolness down here to Texas. Wish I could, dude. And I wish I could just get more coolness up here in New Hampshire, period. Gall, good evening, bud. What's going on? And he's not the worst of it. There's another guy that's even more reckless driver. His name's Damien, and he styles himself as their main fighter. He's all cocky, taunting us from his bike just because he can take tighter turns than any of our cars. He's the one that did my baby in. I'll never forgive that bastard. Never! He thinks he's better than us car drivers, does he? So what are you planning to do about these guys? Surely you're not just gonna let them keep running wild. Definitely not. We've tried warning them over and over to stop behaving like this, but it's fallen on deaf ears. Since you're not heeding warnings like that, I tried talking to Lucio directly. Only thing he said was, if you want us to leave, you'll have to beat us in a race. We're actually on our way to the race right now. Yeah? Guess my timing's just as good. You could say that. There's 4 of them, but me and Graham are the only ones with rides right now. We're going. Super Monday for me, unfortunately. Gotta try and figure out this Kuro 2 patch tomorrow, too. Why do I do this to myself? Because the hype. It's the hype, man. Chilling, hopping on trails in a little bit. Dope. Good to hear. The cringe dancing behind us. And that's not even counting car specs and driving ability. Hate to admit it, but it's stacked and not in our favor. But we can't just give up. Yeah, better to lose outright than to flake out on them and just lose by default. Not like we're hoping to lose, though. We're not backing down until they're in the ground. Wish us luck. I don't want to sit back and let a bunch of rich assholes wreak havoc in Edith. Maybe I should lend them a hand here. Absolutely. What's more impressive to me is that Van's truck is so souped up, he can race it. Like, he's got a race truck. He doesn't have a race car. You mind if I join? I appreciate the sentiment, but this is our problem to deal with. Wouldn't be right to drag you into it. Hard to disagree. This goes beyond just you. It involves all car lovers everywhere. As a fellow driver myself, I can't just stand back and let a bunch of punks with no sense of safe driving screw up my home. I want to teach them a lesson. Man. Haha! Now that's what I like to hear. Don't see why you can't join. Why not let him? Alright, thanks, Van. You're really saving our asses here. You might honestly be the best help we could have gotten. I respect you a lot, man. Thanks for saying so. That still leaves a problem of dealing with Damien, though. I'm no biker, so I'm not going to be able to help there. Not sure how we're going to deal with that. That's a word I don't know if I feel comfortable saying out loud. I don't know what it means. That one just stopped me dead in my tracks. With that little detail, I'm just gonna do that instead. Holy shit, that caught me off guard. I was like, oh no! I don't even know what it means. Ah, Hermes! Phew, that's all for today then. Now, back to my bike. It means like little inconsistent errors. Okay, gotcha. Means irritating. All right. Yeah, just the, the spelling kind of caught me off guard a little bit, not gonna lie. Why are you all gathered here? Hey, Hermes! Your timing couldn't be any better. Got some free time on your hands? Huh? I mean, I'm done for the day, so I guess I do. I see, so you're gonna be racing them to teach them a lesson? Yeah, it would really help if we had a bike of your skill level on our team. What do you say, you up for it? Sure, I'll join your team. Teaching a naughty rider how to behave sounds like fun. I'll make sure they think twice before causing trouble in the capital again. Glad to see you so fired up for this. I really appreciate you agreeing too. Now it feels like we have a fighting chance. Yep, it's gonna be a proper 4 versus 4 race. Now all that's left is leaving them in the dust. Anyways, clock's ticking. Let's get going to the meeting spot. You ready to go? Ready whenever you are. Same here. Then let's roll.
Okay, time to get to work.
I mean, we will soon. I guess we won't soon. We're doing it now. Is this the meeting spot? Yeah, just beyond here is the highway we're using. But we're supposed to meet face to face right here first. Looks like they arrived. Would you look at that? That's a hell of a ride. Right? A lot of mirror went into customizing her. This ain't gonna be any easy race. Hello and good evening, street racers. Just that bit of dialogue just reminds me of Buscemi from Grown Ups. He's like, hello, fellow young kids. It's like that's got the same energy to it. I'm impressed you didn't just turn tail and run. So you really showed up, High Bloods. I don't recognize those two. Well, thanks to your biker, our car's in the shop. So I figured I'd call in some help. Huh, look at all these small fry. At least try and make this fun for us, all right? What? I dare you to say that again. Downey's all kinds of fired up now. Now I think it's time we introduced ourselves. We're the High Bloods, a team composed exclusively of those who are elites, even among the elite. Pleasure. You know, I completely forgot until you said the name, but I heard about the High Bloods a few years back. Heard they were nothing but a bunch of pampered rich assholes, kind of like you. Ah, you must be referring to our predecessors. They apparently disbanded after doing a tour of Crossbell. Now their name is ours. Is there some specific reason behind inheriting their name? Indeed there is. While we don't approve of the way they loved drinking, women, and gambling, as former nobility, we identify with how they valued their chosen bloodline that gave them power and wealth. It's only fitting that we consider ourselves the true High Bloods. Former nobility, eh? Been a while since I've heard anyone call themselves that. Yeah, you don't hear that kind of thing around here much. Maybe it's because they're from Arasion? Up until the noble institution was abolished during the Calvardian Revolution, Arasion was the royal capital. Shame that even after decades have gone by, there are still old fossils that can't throw away their elitist bullshit. How dare you! Lucio's family line was a great noble house that had the trust of even the royal family. It's fine, it doesn't bother me. Commoners could never hope to understand our noble thoughts. The Youngbloods. It's good. I hope Youngblood never gets on a motorcycle. Just makes me nervous as hell, dude. What I cannot forgive, however, is that you people don't know your place. You insist on getting in our way. You're nothing but an eyesore to us and our drivers, and that's why we're going to make you leave the capital streets. You got a lot of nerve. It's a riot that you think causing trouble for folks with your reckless driving is a way to have fun. As street racers, how could we hand these streets to you when you lack basic manners of compassion? Heh. Just what are you getting yourself all worked up for, commoner? Just look at you in your half-assed custom ride, because you got no mirror to spend. You got no right to talk when you can't even bring out the true worth of your ride. Well, damn. You got a big mouth on you for such a little brat. If you know so much about the true worth of our rides, then why don't you teach me? Don't think we're gonna take this sitting down. It's time we settle the score right here, right now. Yeah, get ready, high bloods. Drivers as reckless as you have got no right to call themselves street racers, so we're making this your last drive. It would appear we have 4 vehicles each, so how about we race one-on-one? When you are ready, we'll leave for the expressway. Don't disappoint us. And so with their street racers' pride on the line, the curtain to their fierce battle rose. After confirming the rules of each race one more time, each participant went right to work preparing their vehicles. Like, it's obvious they're keeping Hermes' identity on the down low, and I want to know why. Okay, let's decide who's going to race who. I think I could go up against the biker on their team. Sure thing, just ride safe, okay? But of course. So who's gonna face Lucio? Could you leave him to me? It's my job as leader to get revenge for Downey. I have to. Graham. And this race is about you guys. Whatever it is you're thinking, I'm down. That being the case, you said it yourself. If you go as is, you're gonna lose. I'm not even talking about driving technique either. If we're going by specs, it's gonna be real tough for you. But, and I hate to say this, my truck can handle his ride. Hell, I can promise you I won't lose. Van. All right then, Van, will you be racing Lucario instead? Or Lucio? Lucario. I got Pokemon on the brain. We're already borrowing your skills. We might as well be in it to win it. You got that right. I'll cut that spoiled brat down to size. Then I guess that means we'll handle Lucio's 2 flunkies. If I remember right, they both came here in Etoile sedans. By the way, I've seen that Roger guy up close and personal before. I think I've got a decent idea of how he operates. Yeah, I knew I could count on you. Then I'll take on the other guy, Tebow. Tim Tebow. Great, sounds like we're all squared away. Once we wrap up our fine-tuning, let's hit the road. We're rooting for you guys. Go kick some ass. And please don't get hurt. Thank you, guys. I promise we're gonna beat those high bloods. Gotta have Overwatch in the brain? Winston, dog. Like, low-key, this is something I would want to crank up to 11 if I was gonna street race, which I won't. With the matchup decided, everyone got in their cars and they were off to the races. This is Midnight Club 2. This is Tokyo Drift. The first round pitted Unifer against Tebow. Never thought trails would turn into Tokyo Drift. I'm here for it, dude. For real. I'm all for it. Unifer's Leno sedan had the edge in traction due to the love and care she put into tuning it. As the race went on, she slowly but surely narrowed the gap between her and Tebow. However, her vehicle lacked the horsepower required to best his sedan, which boasted a roaring engine that ultimately led him to victory. For the next race, Graham stepped up to the plate, ready and willing to avenge Unifer. Also, kind of a coincidence is that when I had to go and get my truck inspected on Saturday in New Hampshire, you have to do it in your birth month. So I got it done Saturday, and like just the guy at the counter was making small talk, and he was like, I got a phone call. He's like, this guy, he bought a brand new Corvette. It's got 1,019 horsepower. And I go, it was one of those, like, the words just went from brain to mouth, and I just couldn't, like, it just... I go, where the fuck are you gonna drive that in New Hampshire? And I just go, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say it. He goes, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, all right, cool. I was like, sorry, I didn't mean to just, like, flat out F-bomb it here in, you know, a nice car dealership. But I was like, where are you gonna drive that, man? Like, there's nowhere that I can think, like, There's like the Kangamangas Highway, which is like north-north, but that's like zigging and zagging. Where the hell are you going to put 1,000 horsepower to use, man? That's crazy. Graham's Ingert was a lightning-fast sports car, but Roger's decked-out sedan was no slouch either. It was a close race, with both cars being neck and neck from start to finish. In the end, Graham's powerful traction allowed him to emerge victorious by a hair's breadth. After that, it was time for the third round to commence. We're at 1-1 right now, so we don't have this in the bag just yet. But that just makes this all the more exciting. It'll be a cold day in hell before I lose to some pathetic courier lady. Get ready to choke on my dust. You stole my line. The starting line's up ahead. Time to get serious. Holy hell, look at her go. We can't even see her anymore. Eat that, loser. Afraid it's a little early to celebrate. That thing's acceleration isn't half bad, but its top speed doesn't hold a candle to my bike. Specs aren't the only things that matter in a race, you know. Trying to trade paint? What a douchebag. On that point, you and I agree. That scumbag just rammed his handlebars against hers. Talk about dangerous. The fact that he pulled it off without losing his balance shows he's no amateur. It's still reckless, though. These guys are freaking crazy. Come on, I dare you to try and overtake me again. If you do, I'll hit your dingy little bike with everything I've got. Jeff, what's up, man? How are you? How has Daybreak been treating you, man? What's the matter? Can't keep up? Or is our wimpy-ass courier getting cold feet? There's less than 500 yards until the finish line. Victory's as good as mine. This is the decisive moment. I can slow down, make him think I've given up, and speed past him when he least expect it, or I can rev up right now and punch it. Shit, man. Oh, no. I feel like I don't know. I feel like if we slow down, he's just going to be like, she gave up, and he's just going to fucking mat it to the finish line. I mean, I guess we can just redo it if we want. You know what? I can't decide, so I'm putting the quarter back into play. Heads or tails? Heads, slow down, tails, punch it. Ready? Ah! Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I get a reflip, sorry. Heads it is. We're going to slow down. There we go. Throwing in the towel already? What a wuss. Just stick to carrying around people's junk in the future. What? Deuces! Yes, go courier lady. She caught him off guard by speeding past him at the last second. What an incredible strategy. She even had me fooled. That was one hell of a secret weapon. I'm very happy that Lady Luck smiled upon me. Nice job. Was that a turbocharger? Something along those lines. I was hoping I could win without revealing it, but them's the breaks. Oh, I guess I'm up next. Go get 'em, Van. Knock the high bloods off their high horses. Good, it's going well. I got a double insta-kill on one of my first bosses. Bingo. Death blow. I'm really digging how talking to every NPC is actually super important to knowing all the answers. It's good, man. They put a lot of TLC into the NPCs. Ezra? They say heads has more weight, so has a higher chance to land? Really? Huh. Well, you'll have to tell that to Youngblood, because now we decide in the afternoons if he's going to play video games after supper by flipping a coin. And he lost tonight because it landed on tails. Them's the breaks. He really did customize every part of his Etoile car, from the suspension to the spoiler. You must be daft if you think you can take me with that little girl's car. It's a truck, bro. You've slighted me with your hubris, and I will make you pay for it. What a nerd. There's more cars on the road now. Using the turbocharger would be way too risky. Looks like he needs to get his... He's either got some real knobby tires, or he's got a flat tire. He's like Ace Ventura. Like, sheesh. Holy shit. Bah. He swerved around those cars like it was nothing. Thankfully, all this traffic is preventing him from hitting his top speed, so I can keep up with him. Can't get too cocky here, though. He might not be on Maxim's level, but he's still a force to be reckoned with. I had hoped he had to trick up his sleeve like that woman did. I was so looking forward to making a fool of him. But it's clear he has nothing. What a disappointment. We're approaching the point where the traffic from the Riverside district joins the expressway. At this time of day, maybe I could... Ah, shit. Looks like he couldn't keep pace with me. How pathetic. Someone forgot to take out yesterday's garbage. Why must there be so many of these infernal trucks on the expressway at night? What? Oh, yo, sneaky, sneaky. Ha! Your lack of knowledge of the area is coming back to haunt you, bud. Damn, he caught up faster than I thought he would. Well, look at that. So you do have a modicum of skill after all. Too bad it's futile. That pile of scrap can't match my car's acceleration and speed. I might be able to secure a victory if I use my turbocharger, but it'd be risky. Should I do it? Shit, man. Now I gotta go to the fucking coin again? No. Here goes nothing. Yeah. Well, heads, turbocharger, tails, prioritize safety, right? Tails it is. No, I can't risk hurting anyone. I will accept no less than overwhelming victory. He's got a turbocharger? Don't use that here, it's too dangerous. Whoa! Holy shit. Tried to warn you, dumbass. Yo, did I just get it right by chance twice? Did I really? Come on now. Imagine the ultimate disrespect by winning a race with a flat tire. Wow. I just lucked out. Dude, the coin game? I mean, it's on point for me. Not Youngblood again. Poor little feller. Little luck be kind. As they say, yes, absolutely, dude. And that's it. And this race goes to us. They did it. You guys are amazing. Yeah, you even surpassed us. Seriously, way to go above and beyond. Sometimes things just work out, you know? But we really have Hermes and Van to thank for all of this. It was the least I could do after you came to me for help. It was a close shave, but hey, I got to show off a little, so it's all good. So, High Blood, you're going to keep your promise, right? Curses. How could this have happened? Our machines were tuned to perfection. We were in peak racing condition. I'm sorry, Lucio. If only I'd gone faster. I managed to win this time, but to be honest, I don't know how it'd turn out if we did a round 2. Never thought I'd run into a biker as wild as her. Here I was planning on running circles around her, but she ended up running circles around me instead. Damn, man. You guys. Fine, as promised, we will come nowhere near the capital for this day forward. We will also cover the repair cost for your 2 vehicles. Is this to your satisfaction, commoners? I've got issues with your tone, but yeah, that works. Well, hey, that's pretty generous, actually. Maybe you're not as bad as I thought. Bro, is that all it takes to win you over? You're the reason our cars are all busted up. Well, now that all is said and done, it's time we return to Oracion. However, do not misunderstand. In no way have we recognized that our style of driving is worse than yours. When next we meet, you shall be met with overwhelming defeat. And may you never forget it. Yeah, just you wait and see. Next time, I'm gonna blow your socks off. I mean, we done did it. Huh? Just what was all that supposed to mean? I guess they won't mess around here for a while, but they'll be back for revenge at some point? Why do they get to decide that? What was the point of this whole deal then? If only they were more honest with themselves. I'm glad things worked themselves out in the end, I guess. Well, I wouldn't have gone half as well if you and Hermes weren't here. There's no way this is the end of it, but for now, we've at least chased the High Bloods off. Thanks for your help, you two. It's no biggie. I enjoyed myself, so it was worth it. Likewise, I'm happy my orbital bike skills proved useful. And so the battle against the High Bloods came to an end, with everyone singing praise for one another's efforts. On the way back, Hermes parted ways with the group, and Graham and his people returned to the repair shop.
Takes care of that. Looks good to me.
Solid. I'll take it.
Reward deposited.
Monies. Law level up? Ooh, close. Truth be told, I thought that was going to be chaos. Just because street racing just seems chaotic. Doesn't seem lawful. Unless it's based on my choices. Which I guess, yeah, prioritizing safety was a lawful way to do it. I don't know. Call me crazy. Whoa. While we're here.
What'll it be?
No.
Again.
All right, man. Chill out. I didn't go full burnout. That's true. Wait a minute. I have to go back to Station Street. And I have to go to the...
Off we go.
To the guild. Jen, my guy. Where is Fee? Is she upstairs? Sure is. Hey, Van. Don't see you around often. I only swing by every now and then to check up on things. I guess Elaine's not around. I see Jin's back. You don't need to be coy, you know. I know you and Elaine have something going on, but I didn't know you and Jin didn't get along. I always found him easy to be around. I mean, he is, but he's nosy. Even if I try to stay distant, it's like he sees right through me. Hell, I guess he also reminds me of someone I used to know. Jin really likes you, though. You two went to the Blacklight District earlier today, yeah? He was talking about asking you for help again later. That big-mouthed idiot. At least Elaine and Sarah are easier on the eyes than he is. And the better-looking A-rank racers. Now that you mention it, you know Sarah and Toval, yeah? When did you meet them? Operation Jormungand? Or was it for the Northern War? Yeah, I helped sniff around for an infiltration route from here in Calvard. Toval's pretty easy to get along with. He's flawed, but he knows his business and makes sure to stick with it. Made negotiations real easy. I got my own fair share of flaws, too. Are you interested in meeting the Divine Blade of Wind or the Lieutenant General of the Royal Army of Liberl? Yeah, all of the above. I'm sure they're both really impressive, but I'm gonna pass on that one. Hot damn!
Alrighty.
Chaos choices tend to strike me as more not evil per se, but definitely leaning in that direction. Yeah, I just feel like maybe if we had and I don't know, so if you know, you can most certainly tell me. If I had, while we were Van, if I had chosen to just use the turbocharger, being it more dangerous, I feel like that would have been a chaotic one. Keep talking to her? I sure will. There's a lot going on in here. I'm busier than I was back in Erebonia. Got 3 more reports to write for Hazel. Wanna help? I'm not even from the guild. Man, you're lazy. You got me. All right, that was good. Hazel. Oh, that's the receptionist, right? I'm an idiot. You wouldn't have gotten an extra alignment points either way there. No. I wasn't looking for extra alignment points. I was just assuming that if I had chosen the more dangerous option, it would have been considered chaos. But then again, I could be wrong. Jung, hell yeah, dude. Hey, Arkride. I owe you one for the help today. Got a bunch of our eggs in a row now, so we won't be stepping on too many eggshells from here on. Maybe it was wishful thinking, but if this is the push that could help us get Almada under control, then it'd be great. You're laying it on so thick, I don't even want to think of a witty comeback. We helped out with all these punks that have been moving in for recently. As far as I'm concerned, the rest ain't my job. Ouch, that's cold, but that's all right. Figures you're looking out for your folks instead. The CID's all over this mess. Thankfully, that in and of itself might be enough of a deterrent to keep things quiet around town. But there aren't as many eyes keeping careful watch in more rural areas. Take care on that work trip you've got next week. If we're talking how the choice feels, then yeah, I think using turbocharger would have about been in line with the general feel of chaos choices. Okay. That's what I thought. How the hell do you already know about that? Oh, Jin, my guy.
Taking off now.
And I'm hoping it'll probably be by the end of the week. Might be later, I'm not sure. But we do, I'd spoken with an artist over the weekend. We get a whole new fleet of emotes coming in hot. So we'll do some working, some moving and grooving. Speaking of Jin.
This feels relaxing. What's on the menu? Take care out there.
I will.
What'll it be, hun?
Cheesecake. I'll take another, please.
See you again.
That's how it goes.
Yeah.
And I'll update your rank.
Hell yeah.
I'll gladly take that.
Macho belt. Ooh, 15 CP every turn? Hot dog. Now we are a macho man. Honestly though, current setup feels pretty good. 15 CP every turn? That's CP up 30%. Yeah. Damn. Speed'll drop a little bit. I mean, dog, she's getting up there, man. She's strong. Other than... Oh, wait a minute. Holy shit. To-do list? Yeah. Holy mackerel. That was close. Unknown. The rumored street performer. All right. Start with importance. There's a street musician that's quickly become the talk of the town over at the harbor. Rumor has it they'll be playing over by the station tonight. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious, so maybe I'll drop in and if I have the time. Van made his way over to the station to see a street musician performance. I can see what. Auto-advancing text garbage.
Thank you, everyone. I love you. I hope we meet again.
Is that just Nina in disguise? You were great today. I can't wait to hear your next song. I'll be back again for sure. Sorry, but I'm done for the day. Just here to say I liked your performance. Even though ever thought of putting out a single, it'd sell like hotcakes for sure. Thanks for the vote of confidence. However, there's no shortage of capable artists out there who can write and perform at my level. The music industry is hard to break into. All right, no, it's definitely not. I don't think. It's definitely true for no-name artists. But you and I both know your songs would take the world by storm if you used your real name. Oh, it is! Let's just continue this conversation elsewhere, shall we? I'm surprised you thought you saw through my disguise. Yeah, it really is. All right, got it in one. Feels good. Go, brain, go. I even changed the tone of my voice. How'd you know it was me? It mostly came down to dumb luck. I wasn't 100% sure myself. If I only knew where you got your moves, if I only knew you from your movies, you'd have had me fooled. Oh, I hit my elbow. Ouch. Prince gives an item that's pretty good. Okay. Fun Guyver, what's up, man? Yeah, it's her disguise. Yo, low-key, Jung, if it had been Olivier, I would have bricked. Right here. I would have had to take a minute, go to the bathroom, get cleaned up. Wow! But I've seen you up close and personal several times at this point. I need to get my act together. I've never been found out before now, so maybe I was getting a little careless. So you like doing stuff like this? I do. I enjoy going out in disguise from time to time. Makes for good practice as well. When I'm not on a set, everyone knows I'm playing a part, or when I'm on a set. But when I'm out in the world and I can take on any role I want, then no one would know I'm acting. It's made for a fun little hobby. So you're acting on the clock and in your downtime? Damn. Talk about being dedicated to your craft. I suppose I just can't get enough of it. Although it mostly stems from a complex I've had since I was a child, I don't exactly have a distinct self. Perhaps that's why I've always wanted to act like someone else and why I ultimately gravitated towards acting. Or maybe I just wanted something that'd help me avert my eyes from the uncomfortable truth. My motivations for choosing this career path is purely selfish. I'm sure my fans would be let down if they knew. Nah, I wouldn't call that selfish. It's normal to want to change something you don't like about yourself. You think so? I know so. That said, your hobby's only going to get harder the higher up you get on the ladder of fame. But I doubt you need me to tell you that. Yes, I know that well too. The risk of me getting recognized will only grow as I get more famous. But the mounting challenge will only serve to make success all the more sweet. All that talk about not having a distinct self was a big fat lie. What do you... You said it yourself. The challenge makes success all the more sweet. Those are the words of someone who gets fired up when the odds are stacked against them. That's a pretty unique quality, and it's one that no one I know has. I'm not half as unique as your willingness to turn people's words against them. Hey, I'm just trying to help a friend believe in themselves a little. Oh, I know, I'm just teasing you a little. Really though, thank you. I feel better about this now. Glad to help. Anyways, please don't tell anybody about this hobby of mine. I'd like to be our little secret. Yeah, sure thing. Predator, how are you, man? Grimjaw, good to see you as well, dude. She really knows how to knock you off your feet. Guess she ain't an award-winning actress for nothing. After Nina departed, Van resumed his patrol once more.
Now, who should I be next?
Oh, hell yeah.
See if you can spot me next time.
Oof. We'll do the Prince and... Yeah, we'll do the Prince and... Fairy. The witty Prince. Nina is the new Waldo? Ain't no crooked hat and sunglasses gonna fool me. That was the thing too, like, not to get too far into the weeds, but Clark Kent and Superman, like, just a pair of black rimmed glasses? Like, it's all it takes to fool people in Metropolis? Like, that's it? That's it? Man? I mean, Your Highness, I don't know if I can do Yumi. Yumi is the bean that I love, and she must be protected for sure. I don't know. We'll flip a coin for it. How's that? Predator, you bite your tongue. Van headed to the meetup location indicated by the mail. Van? Van, over here. Hiding in the bushes? My thanks for you coming out here. It's been a few hours, yes? Thank you for answering my call. Why are you hiding there? I know you're good with arts and everything, but don't you have your right hand with you, or even just one bodyguard? As I wrote to you, I managed to lose them for a moment. Shall we be off then? Let us share the night as men, savoring all the dazzling delights of Edith's nightlife. Already kind of regretting this. 30 minutes prior. Calvert's film culture is truly impressive. Big studio or small, they all manage to release some rather fine pieces of cinema. That ordinary members of the public have places like this that they can visit to enjoy such works is also wonderful. We really must work to further their spread into Elsam. Wouldn't you agree, Najee? Yes, our time at the film festival really heightened my appreciation for movies. Predator, have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping in. Well then, now to decide our next destination. Any ideas? Shouldn't we call it an evening, Your Highness? You have meetings with other Calvardian businesses scheduled for tomorrow and beyond, after all. Sure will, man. Thank you very much. I suppose you're right. Very well. Let's return to our hotel. As you wish. I'll have them send the car to... What is it? What? There's been a collision along our route back. Give me the details. I need to know exactly what's going on. We can't risk exposing His Highness to any potential danger, no matter how slight. He's gonna dip. The slow backup, he's just like, gotta go! A-team, go to the scene and report what you find. B-team, search for a viable substitute route we can take if necessary. That was pretty slick of him, though. Like, she's never gonna find me. Sure it was okay for you to slip out like that. I guess that's up to you, isn't it? Given the situation, if by some off chance something were to happen to me, I dare say the obvious person to hold responsible would be... Scratch that. I don't just kind of regret this. I want to erase all evidence that this ever happened and then book it out of here. Now, don't be like that. There's no one better to fulfill this role than you. Think of this as a symbol of my trust. Fine. Where do you want to go anyway? Excellent. You're everything I'd hoped for, Van. I've marked a few places I was hoping to visit. The one closest by would be... Little music. Oh, by the way, somebody in the comments... Whoa! Let's go, dude! Amazing! Yes! Still my fucking #1 track ever. I'm listening to this. So good. Give me inevitable struggle into my veins at all times. Glorious. Absolutely spectacular. This is the end of it, too. Somebody in the comments, the first concert we came down here to see, that the song being played on acoustic guitar, I guess, is a song from Zwei. Oh, excellent, excellent. So this is the rock and roll that's been so popular lately. I dare say the fervor of this music could even sweep me away. We can get closer to the stage. Then let us do so. Hey man, what's that wild getup? This your first time at a live show? Come on man, get into the rhythm. Just match the energy and go wild. I do. Go wild? So like this? Waiting for him to take his shirt off, like... Yeah, one of them government suits around these parts, or so. There's something else, huh? We run the country, they say. A bunch of BS what it is. You're right, yes, though I'd say that applies to more than just government. The hierarchy breeds haves and have-nots, and this zeitgeist of noblesse oblige instills some sense of duty among the upper class. Oh, is that? Look at fancy pants here. Tell you like it is everything. Why don't you go about looking down at those passes for your penthouse? He's harmless, man. Give him a break. I'll treat you to a round if you look the other way for me. Oh, there's a guy who knows what's up. Well, this isn't going as smoothly as I had hoped. Pretty good. I like the idea of the OST from past games. Oh, yeah. Dude. Inevitable struggle, instant hype for me. Van and Sharid toured some more of the entertainment venues before heading for the bathhouse to wash off all the sweat and secondhand booze. This is great. These baths have a different feel to them compared to your average hammam. They're the best place I know for when you need a pick-me-up. Can only imagine what it must be like talking with the big boss. Indeed, I can't go into detail about what we've discussed, of course, but one might certainly describe our meeting as taxing, to say the least. I will say for a man so powerful, he was fairly candid. Somewhat anticlimactic, really. But I suppose that's what it takes to win such broad support amongst the public after the distrust garnered following the war of an economic crisis. He's a force to be reckoned with, that's for damn sure. I know he's up to something with Renee. Between you and me, I believe my sister would have done a far better job navigating that conversation than I did. I forgot you had a sister. Isn't she a fair bit younger than you? That's right, though her age belies her intellect. Her mind is quite sharp, but unfortunately, her tongue is far sharper. She always feels the need to get a word in edgewise, under the pretext of supporting me as the heir to Assam's throne. She and my father, the Grand Prince, both have lofty expectations for me. I hope that when the time comes, I'll be able to meet them. Sounds pretty rough. You got a lot riding on your shoulders. You're not wrong. I wish to broaden my horizons, all so I can make Alsheim... It's Alsheim, right? Alsheim a nation capable of standing on par with Zemiria's great powers. That's why I decided to come to the Republic. I wanted to study it and take in as much as I could. That was the plan, anyway. Despite that, all I did at first was indulge night after night. Not that I didn't enjoy that, mind you. But that free time just left me thinking. What would he say if he were here? What would he do if he was in my shoes? He? Who are you? Oh, you mean that wandering bard? Yeah? Let's go, dude! Clausel knows him. She told me a little bit about him while we were in Tharbad. He's quite the guy. Got wind of a lot of what he got up to through work 2 years ago. So I caught wind of what a lot of what he got up to through work 2 years ago. So Cold Steel 4. Cold Steel 4 2 years ago, Reverie year and a half. Yo, Big Al, have a great night. My best to you, the missus, little renegade, and baby to be. Hope you're feeling better too, big dog. The very same. He traveled the continent from a young age, advocating for harmony between nations. I had the pleasure of meeting him once before. He'd come to visit Alsheim, and I saw firsthand what kind of man he really was. Quite the charmer he is. It wasn't long before I held him in the highest esteem. And that's what I've been chasing this whole time. Following his example, growing and bettering myself for that goal. I fear, however, that I can never measure up to him. He's special in his own right, and I worry I'll never reach the pedestal I've put on him. Daft, sure will do, thank you. Need it. It feels as though I'm following after a mirage in the desert, so tantalizing yet forever just out of my reach. No offense, but that kind of caught me off guard. Didn't realize you had such deep thoughts. Not like I want to tell you what to do or anything, but it looks to me like you gotta start living your own life, man. My own life? Elaborate. At the end of the day, you gotta strive for something more than just being a copycat. Can't always live in his shadow. You're the only one that can choose how to live your life. So what if you get a little lost in that desert? It's not all sand. An oasis will pop up here and there for you to rest when you're weary. And you know how I'm so sure? Because there are suckers like me who choose to be a Spriggan. Now that's a dark and uncertain path. What I'm trying to get at is that there's not just one way to live life or achieve a goal. Everyone has their own compass. But what I do know, really, I'm just an outcast, so maybe don't put so much stock into what I say. On the contrary, my friend, what you've said has done a lot to put my mind and heart at ease. I never thought I'd be taking life lessons from the likes of you. It seems you've perhaps lived a richer life than I first thought. Richer is one way of putting it. Don't know if I'd agree, though. I'm just a handyman who's been in the business for a while now. Did you have a nice bath, Your Highness? I've come to pick you up. It's Najee. She knew. She just let him go. Well, you finally found me, Najee. Or, knowing you, you probably didn't even lose me in the first place. I'm leaning towards the latter. I definitely found it strange you somehow managed to shake off Zamiria's most fearsome bodyguard. I'll take that as a compliment. Had it been anyone else but you, I wouldn't have allowed him to remain alone. So long as His Highness had a fruitful night out, I suppose it was worth the trouble. Haha, there you go, always a step ahead of me. Thank you, Van. I learned a lot during our rendezvous this evening. I feel as though I've peered a little more into those unknowable depths of yours. I pray you find great success with your assignment in Basel, not only as a client who's retained your services, but as a friend who has bared much to you now, literally and figuratively. Thanks, Your Highness. I promise we'll do what we can to deliver your results. Bared it all. This hasn't been such a bad night after all. Dog, that was super good.
One of these days, you'll have to come to Elside. My sister and I would gladly welcome you.
Like, that was super good, man. New connection stage. A growing prince received a sun lamp. Sun lamp. See what that's all about. Not what I meant to do. Equipment. Art attack 50, speed 5, evasion, art evasion plus 5. All right. You know, I don't want to drop her accuracy. Preventing blind is pretty sweet, though. But make her even more stronger. Evasion up. Yeah, I don't know. That's a toughie. I don't even know who the hell I would give this to. I think I'll hold off for the time being. Hell yeah. Hey, Hefe! My guy. Thank you very much for the raid, man. Perfect timing. How are you? I hope you are well. Dan, welcome in. Good to see you. How was the start of chapter 4, bud?
Well,
to-do list, and yeah, we got our last one. Yeah, I'm gonna go Yumes. Sorry, Dan, you showed up at the wrong time. I apologize. Yumes it is. Dan says you're like an hour behind. Right on, man. There's no race, right? Just enjoy your time. But thank you very, very much again for the raid, man. Appreciate it. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Neo Matter. We usually play just a variety of JRPGs on the channel, but we're big Trails fans, so it's a pleasure to have you all here with us. Thank you very much. I hope you're ready, Van. I'm not gonna go easy on you. Someone's eager to learn. I'm impressed you want to try it. It's pretty tricky for a kid your age. That's okay. I've watched Grandpa play before. It always looks fun. I figured he might have had something to do with it. I've seen him playing this with his buddies before. Why not ask him to teach you instead of me? I'm sure he'd be really happy to do so. Don't worry about it. And I want to play with you, Van. All right. If that's what you want, we can go around. Definitely enjoying it. I know it's not a race. I like the pace we've been keeping with each other. And don't take this the wrong way. I haven't even had that thought. I've just been like in the moment. You know what I mean? I haven't thought like, well, who's ahead of me or who's, not kind of like who's finished. Like, it's just like, all right, I'm in the moment and I'm just living it. I fucking love it, dude. It's been really, really good so far for sure. With that, Van and Yumi started playing. Just the act of teaching Yumi how to move the pieces was a struggle in and of itself, let alone all the other rules and complexities in chess. She'd flicker pieces at his to knock them down one moment, and then the next she'd be trying to use already captured pieces as her own. But Van's patience never wavered. He gently and slowly continued teaching Yumi the rules behind chess in an easy-to-digest way. Oh, Hana, what's up, bud? Kind words. Thank you very, very much. Oh, is that how you're gonna play? Yep, my house, my rules. My mistake, Your Highness. Well, as long as she's having fun. Little by little, Yumi finally began to grasp the rules. Her tendency to make a move guided just by intuition made her very unpredictable. Trying to be on y'all's level? There's no, like, we're not on any level. At least I'm not on any level at all, dude. Just, I am who I am, man. That's it. Nothing special. Just a regular dude. Yo, Jeff, thank you for the 36 months, man. Appreciate it very, very much. Thank you. With trails, we all eat good. Your turn, Yumes. Who's next? Haven't been playing for long, but her instincts are really sharp already. No hesitation when making a play either. Well, I guess she's still a kid. She's good at catching me off guard. I know, how about this? Take that, your turn, Van. Oh, that's a really good play there, kiddo. Keep this up and you might end up going pro when you're older. Maybe. I'm just glad you're having fun. Huh? Are you not having fun too? I am. I'm having lots of fun. And it's because you are, Van. Bro, same vibes? For real. That's it. Same vibes. You love to see your friends and people that you care about enjoying themselves, no matter what it is. You've been so happy lately. You're always smiling now that Agnes and Ferry and Aaron and Rosette are here. What? Was I not happy before that? You ain't wrong, kid. Not a lot to be happy about back when I'd just started. Just a bunch of shady jobs. I was just seeing the worst in people. I thought I knew what I was getting into, but spend too long surrounded by nothing but darkness and you eventually go blind. I don't think I can thank you enough, kiddo. That bright smile of yours was like a lifeline for me, even when everything else in my life was grim. If only you knew how special you are. No wonder your granddad's so crazy about you. Hey, are you listening to me? It's your turn, Van. Come on. Oh, sorry, Yumes. Okay, my next move is... Hey, you punk. Oh, Victor. Huh. Don't you think it's about time I had my granddaughter back? It's getting late. Crap, I lost track of time. Sorry, kiddo. We'll have to finish our match another day. Aw, but I want to keep playing. But okay, I had fun. Look, Grandpa, look, I learned how to play chess. Now we can play together.
Yumi!
Yeah, and that's why she wanted me to teach her. On second thought, I may have been too strict. You can keep playing with our good-for-nothing neighbor. Just make sure you don't go to bed too late. Really? Yep. You earned it for making your old grandpa so proud. I just promised to not keep your mom waiting or she might get mad. Or just promise, my bad. Yay, I promise! Huh, such a sucker for Yumes. Can't imagine there's much you wouldn't do for her. No one asked you. Let's split into teams, me and Grandpa against you, Van. 2-on-1? Well, that ain't fair, but I'm in. If I get to play your granddad, then that means I don't have to hold back in. I don't think so. Only one of us gets to look good in front of Yumi, and I'm certain you understand who it'll be. That was another good one. The three of them kept playing deep into the night until an exasperated Paulette finally came to check in on them. That was another super good one, dude. These have been fucking awesome, man. These new bonding events, whatever I still just default to calling them a bonding event. Amazing. So good. Raise the connection stage to its max level. Ooh, we got the 4-star. Yeah, Ohana, they've been friggin' fantastic, dude. Advanced connection stage went up, allowing you to learn something new about them. Leader of Hope, strength plus 10. Cha-ching. I've enjoyed the ones I've seen so far. Yeah, Jeff, they've been super good, man. I've dug them considerably. Yeah, and that's it, right? Now let's wear the shot. All right, so now, no, I don't think there's anything we need. Prepare food?
Sure, give me a minute.
I mean, I haven't cooked one yet. We have 90 fresh eggs?
And done.
Holy
Dig in.
mackerel.
I'll give it a try.
The virtual simulator is a
you
nice
like it.
touch. It really is, man. If you just want to dick around and do some combat, it's dope. Ooh, did I go? I did go to the movies. I think we did that on Friday. I'll double check, Your Highness. Good call, though.
I'll give it a try.
I do kind of wish that virtual simulator you could like, and again, I'm not so much looking for more XP. When I say like I grind, I know the game doesn't require you to, and I know a lot of you have said like you didn't have to grind. I just want to be able to play the game more while I'm not on stream, and to just kind of like, you know, nest egg with some more Sepith while I'm at it.
I'll try my hardest.
So I wish you could still get Sepith from those battles.
I did a taste test first. Got it. I'll try my hardest.
I'd love me some hummus though. Super good. You know what else is really good? Speaking of chickpeas, falafel. Falafel's bomb, dude. Oh yeah, Ohana, absolutely. That's, you know what? That's what Phil and others had said, I think, on Friday when we first saw it. It was like, yeah, it's just like the simulator battles from 7 Remake. I would love to get more Sepith. The grind for that is real. It makes you think out what to get to unlock. See, I'm trying to focus on just unlocking slots right now. That's it. Currently. I'm hoping that through progressing the story, treasure chests, etc., like we'll maybe come into possession of better, more. But yeah, man, it's a commodity that's just so many extra slots to unlock too. No, not the subway entrance, the cinema.
Taking off now.
Hello.
Oh shit, we can. Yo, Your Highness, thank you.
Thank you for your visit.
Sober Cure. I know we did Golden Blood Director's Cut.
Showing on screen 1.
I don't know if we've done Wolves Requiem. Will it tell me if I go to choose it?
Proceed to the entrance.
Actually, better yet, why don't we do... This should be in our items, right? I forget what the... There it is. Oh, movie brochures. There we go. Sober Curious, Peony Blade Midnight Memories. Oh, wow. Okay, so.
Hello.
Well, then we're going to do Golden Blood Director's Cut. Well, if it's not leaving soon.
We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop.
No Director's Cut, but Wolves Requiem sounds kind of gnarly, too. We'll do Golden Blood.
For your visit.
Oh, we're going Han Solo. That's right. Yeah, Wolves Requiem did win Best Picture. But I feel like we got a sinister pharmaceutical company seeks to shake the very foundation of the world with a deadly engineered virus. Tasked with stealing its design documents, Zoe and her partner Rick begin sniffing for clues, which leads them to the chief developer at the lab. Zoe attempts to get close to her target in the way that she, as an A-class spy, does best.
Stop it, please. I told you, I've already got a boyfriend.
Oh, I heard you loud and clear. I also recall you saying that he's buried neck deep in debt. Tell you what, I'll pay off his debt in full on one condition. Break up with him and be mine. If you still refuse, then I'm afraid I must ask you to resign.
Bruh.
So what'll it be?
Oh, Rick. I'm so sorry. Could you at least look away, sir? I'm really not used to this sort of thing.
My, aren't we shy? Very well. Just don't keep me waiting. Yes, that's a good girl. There's absolutely nothing to be embarrassed about.
I don't like this.
Psych. I'm gonna have so much fun stripping you bare.
Whoa! Fuck yeah!
Gotcha, you naughty boy.
All right, I like this better. That just got much better. Judith, let's go. What the? Why are you here? It's Judith. No, it's not. Oh, this freaking turd. Of all the people I could have run into, why did it have to be you? You're not going to tell Anya's about this, are you? Nah, your secret's safe with me, kid. I won't tell your president friend either. I just find it quaint that your idea of mischief amounts to some good old lying about your age whilst you're sneaking out of the dorm. I wasn't talking about that. I mean, definitely don't tell the girls about those things either. I'm more worried about them finding out what I watched, so... There you are. I can't believe you, of all people, broke curfew. You had me so worried. Yo, Dad, why are you here? Ren figured it out. Figured if you had gone anywhere, it'd probably be the movie theater, and what do you know? She was right. I'm glad you at least had Van with you. What did you two watch here anyway? Funny you should ask that. We ended up catching the same movie. It's supposed to be adults only, but he wanted to see it so badly I decided to sneak him in with me. I see. What were they playing at this hour that Albert had to ask? Oh, that's what you saw, wasn't it? What? What's with the look? Nothing. You're just a teenage guy at the end of the day with a massively rock-hard tent post. I'm begging you, whatever you do, please don't tell Agnes. This fucking guy. It's like Superbad. He was like, dude, he's like, I gotta walk around embarrassed of my boner. You know what I mean? He's just like, ah! Van's conversation in the theater continued for a brief period. Soon enough, however, the two sides parted ways in the lobby. From there, Van got on with the rest of his evening. Hey, looks like they're selling commemorative brochures. Yes, you should. Why does it seem he was caught at a strip club instead of an adult movie? Because he's underage. He's underage regardless. Hey, Your Highness, thank you. Good looks on that one.
Off we go.
All right, let me go use the John right quick, break the seal for the evening, and then we'll advance. All right, BRB.
Well. Well.
Alrighty. Alrighty. Alrighty.
Thank you very much, Dan. And for the record, Your Highness, I just want it to be made abundantly clear that is not directed towards you whatsoever. I would have been bummed if I had missed the movie. Truth be told. So thank you for that one. Dip for some snacks, post-stream stuff, avoid spoilers, have fun. Yo, Hefe, much love, my man. Turn your AC down as low as it'll go to escape that newfie heat. I did miss the movie in Chapter 3, but I didn't miss it this time, thanks to Your Highness, Dan. Thankfully. Nothing good was playing in Chapter 3. What was playing in Chapter 3? It's going to be all week. Dude, we're getting some of it down here, too. So we're probably just, like, ushering it up towards you guys, unfortunately. That's what you get for having a wonky time zone. Newfoundland in their own fancy pants time zone. They're like, no, we're not going to be an hour ahead. We're going to be an hour and a half ahead. It's like, what? Blasphemy. I think it may have been Golden Blood. The NC-17. Yeah, like Gall said, pretty much it's like an NC-17 rating. The old director's cut. All right, now I think we're good. Should I call it a night? Mermaid, what's up, buddy? How are you? Lots of F&V. Yeah. Yeah, lots of it. Tomorrow's going to be another busy day, so I should probably turn in soon. Choosing to finish up the quest for the night will cause all unfinished quests and sub-events to disappear. Sounds good, big dog. Come to think of it, I know Anya's is going by train. But I should probably get what the prince sent me fitted sooner rather than later. Oh, for the whip. First time doing any major mods to my baby in a while. Might as well have some fun with it. I've put a cold air intake on my car before. That's the extent of my, roughly 2 hours prior. It's the extent of my mechanical. October 18th, 8:50 p.m. Phew, that was another close one, but it looks like I've made it in time for curfew. I'll have to try and get back to my room without running into the dorm mother. I think Van is providing a bad influence on me, or proving. I need to keep living my own life and making my own decisions, not letting others make them for me. If I do...
I trust you've made up your mind.
Yes. I imagine Van will be contacting you with our answer soon.
Excellent. Where you'll be going for your educational visitation is also decided then?
Nothing gets past you, does it?
Oh, Renee!
Just how much does Dad know? Not just in general, but about the Blacklight District, too.
Reports are regularly given to him on pertinent developments, and I have every reason to believe he reads them. As for the place you reference, I will refrain from commenting there.
Everything is being done with Dad's approval, isn't it? That place is meant to serve as somewhere the overly ripened juices from the fruit of our unprecedented prosperity can pool and gel. A place where the malice and desires of a certain subset of the population can be isolated and effectively controlled.
You truly are sharp. And from more than the influence of your new job. There is no resisting blood, I see. Perhaps you might even consider following the path of the McDowell family's young scion.
Oh!
Excuse me. Good night.
Oh. Oh! Okay, wait a minute. All right.
Yes. My goodness. Do you realize how close you are to breaking curfew?
But we didn't.
I'm so sorry for being late.
Perhaps I pushed her a little far. It's a bad habit I have when it comes to Elaine, too. Even if I'd still like to believe I'm better than he is. Won't be able to count on the guild this time. I'll need another play.
Oh, definitely. Definitely, Ellie.
He really is a crafty one. But I suppose this is just a message from Adios, telling me to see what's going on for myself.
Yo. Off the bench, into the game?
I'll also have to take charge of the younger students. This is going to be busier than a simple tea party.
Bro, Ren tea parties are legendary. October 23rd, 12:08. 6-something a.m. Perhaps we arrived a little early. Odette and Albert are coming from the 10th district, so they should be here before long. I'm really sorry I've asked so much of you. Don't worry though, even though I'll be away from the group, I promise I won't let it affect my work. I never had any doubt. In fact, I've already told the...
Yes!
Oh! Gang's all here. Let's rock.
Well,
Yo, we got the cap on the
All
back?
ready to head out?
Almost. The others should be... Really looks like a, like a family SUV now. You know what I'm saying? It's got 4th row seating. Oh, you finished the work on your car. Yeah, mechanic over in Riverside had to lend a hand, but we got her ready in time. Yeah, he's definitely gone 100% soccer mom. If I squint hard enough, I can almost fool myself into thinking it's a limo. The maximum occupancy has been improved from 5 to 8 passengers, and it sports its own onboard computer. We could even fit Agnes and her friends now. I suppose you could. You've been up to some interesting business now, haven't you? Not half as interesting as any trip you're in charge of. On the other hand, it's real reassuring to know you'll be around in Basel. You know, just in case. I could say the same for you. Why do you seem to know each other so well? We have a little history together, you see. Oh my! Ding ding, another challenger enters the ring. We're talking about 5 years ago here. Stop being such a damn tease. Oh dear, how cold of you. He just like, give me that arm back, Ren. I'm not going to get a real answer to this, am I? Regardless, what are you all doing here? Oh, right. Hey, Reset. This is for you, Miss Claudel. There are sandwiches for breakfast, as well as some coffee. Victor and Paulette asked us to give it to you. They made more than enough for your friends to have some too. How thoughtful of them. I concur, and it smells wonderful too. Knowing the chef, it's sure to be great. What's going on here? Oh, you turd. And who's the Elliot ripoff? Had to get in a heartfelt goodbye before you left. Don't make too much of a show of it, you two. No way! She really does have a boyfriend at her job! No, she does not! Please, everyone, this is a misunderstanding. Well, go ahead and get out of your hair now.
We'll see you again in Basel, Agnes. Race you there.
Right. Travel safely, everyone.
Soccer mom, soccer mom. Don't touch the radio! Hand slap.
The passenger train to Basel, Provence de Auge, will soon be departing. Passengers en route to Altair or Crossbell will be transferring at Marthe.
Oh, I just can't wait. If I'm not mistaken, isn't that the Republic's high-tech engineering city? That's right. According to the travel guide, it even has something called an aerotram. So, if I may ask, Agnes, what exactly were you and the man talking about? Come on, the train is departing, so let's get a move on.
She noticed me. No doubt about it.
Is it Judith with her hair? I don't know.
Former enforcer of the Society and the adopted daughter of the Liberalian Royal Army's commander.
Oh! Hold up. Oh, I might be wrong. Is this that chick from the cabin in Cold Steel 4?
Her presence in the Republic clearly isn't a coincidence.
Don't answer that. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. Because there was the blonde girl and then somebody else.
Neither the division chief nor Kincaid have any idea what the current administration is up to. Regardless, I will fulfill my duty and see that his ideals are not in vain.
Damn, this backseat is the life. It might be a tight fit, but I could spend a night here for sure. Hey, Aaron upgraded. He's no longer just sitting in the bed of the truck with the wind blowing in his hair. Now he's inside with everybody else. I swear to Adios, if you get dirt on that seat, take off your damn shoes or something. It's a shame Agnes couldn't come with us. It's not the same without her. Don't worry, I'm sure she'll have a chance to try out the upgraded back seat soon enough. Even though there is less space for cargo, the computer still fits snugly. Oh, okay. Yeah, it kind of scares me how that Crown Prince knew how to pick such a perfect gift. Word to the wise, don't ever get in debt to people like that. He says while having the time of his life install him that very same gift. It is weird though. It feels like he's using both us and the guild depending on what he wants to do. Unrelated, but what's Basel like? I've never been, not even for an operation. Couldn't say I'm the biggest expert myself, but I've been there a few times for jobs. Located down in southwest Calvert on the walls of the Og Canyon, it's a haven of learning and industry. The Institute of Science and the Artisanal District have been around since the Middle Ages. Indeed, along those two areas is Newtown, which houses Vern and at its center. It sprung up when one of Professor Epstein's 3 disciples brought in advanced technology. Oh, I know that. I know. That was Professor Hamilton from the Central East, wasn't it? I was in Top Gear mode. Who would win in the destination, vehicle, or train race? If it's a high-speed train, I'm going train all day long. Ultimate, good to see you, man. How are you? Stormcall, what up? At the time, the anti-immigrant sentiment wasn't quite as strong. Professor Hamilton's proposal was quickly accepted by the Institute of Science and the Artisanal District. And so 45 years ago, the Institute of Science and the Artisans Guild came together to establish the Verne Company. They then went on to further orbital technology in new, innovative ways. Right, like how Calvert and the Verne Company were the first to develop orbital cars. That eventually led to the 4 big car manufacturers being established as affiliated companies. And while Calvert pioneered orbital cars, the Empire was the first one to develop orbital trains, and the Burl the first to develop orbital airships. It's amazing the kind of things a little research uncovers about the history of something so commonplace. All good to know, too. I'll have to keep it all in mind for my report. And we're not even done, because all that links to the development of films. Excuse me. Isn't this all a bit too simple for topic? Aw, don't be like that. Oh, to be a student again, when I was their age. Wait, I'm only 21. I'm not an old pile of bones yet. Dog. 21? The war 2 years ago and the lead up to it was a big turning point in tech across the continent, too. The major powers were locked in a heated arms race with each other. The Empire even ended up creating these giant robots. Those Pander Soldat things, yeah? I've seen them in person before, and I couldn't believe that what I was seeing. Wars accelerate the birth of new technology, and that new technology in turn spurs on yet more wars. Liberal's airships are an excellent example of that, since they were first developed in response to a war between it and the Empire. Anyway, it was pretty clear tech-wise that the Empire was ahead of the Republic during the war. Calvert's back on top now, though. Yeah, the reparations and desire to not be one up by the Empire again more than fueled that fire. Fueled that fire, not that fine, sorry. That's what inspired our Zyphas in the installation of the orbital network all across the country. Word is our military's weapons have got a massive overhaul in store soon, too. And in the one aggressively advancing all that is our hot-ass president, Roy Gramhart. It's funny hearing you saying out loud, but yeah, he is pretty hot for his age, huh? He's becoming a big name even in the Empire, for a variety of reasons. I'm sure. Well, that just goes to show how big deal he is on an international scale. Yeah, for how difficult things were at the end of the war, he's done a pretty stellar job of steering our ship. Sorry, that was Albert. It is true that the current government is handling things extremely well, but that's more because either way, large influxes of Mira and major changes on the world stage often manifest as distortions in society. I don't know whether the facts got anything to do with what we're going to investigate.
But try to sniff around for signs of trouble while we're there, right?
Absolutely.
Miss Perfect's thing shown when we were talking about the place. We already know there's trouble going in.
We will be on the lookout for anything we can glean regarding the many major ongoing projects in the city, as well as ready to sniff out any significant groups and organizations that may be at work.
Right. Together with Agnes, too.
Van doesn't get any lines? Yeah, sure. No problem. I didn't even have to say anything, huh? Yeah, you're right on. Like, there was one line and they couldn't have just been like, all right, well, everybody else in the car is talking. Jesus, man. I don't think anyone drives as good as you, Reset. You know just how to make those little subtle moves to work with the flow of traffic. Yeah, never seen anyone drive so straight. Why, thank you very much. Of course, you got an international license. What did I expect? I know I'm a perfect 5 on the driving scale, but I don't mind leaving the work to a solid 3 like you. Better you than the 2 over here. Yeah, she's pretty damn... Wait, am I the 2? That's right, Chief. Better get your act together. Don't you worry, though. You ever really want to make her scream, I'm here. You rat bastard. Don't think you can satisfy my girl with how rough you handle. Mr. Wei, Mr. Arkwright, a child is present. I wonder what Agnes is up to. They've got such a great bromance. Ren with glasses, bro? Let's go. A digger with the specs. Your great-grandfather left that behind, yes? It must be very precious to you if you even brought it for our visitation. It is, yes. It's no exaggeration to say that I am who I am because of this. Though recently, it's given me an awful lot to think about. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't seem to me like you have any regrets about it either. You're right, I don't. Someone told me that I make the calls on what I want to do with my life. Maybe I haven't made all the right ones, but even still, my world has truly broadened and I've gotten to know so many wonderful people. I've come to know the nation of my birth from angles I never thought possible. And thanks to that, I'm now beginning to see how I should face the man moving this country forward. Not even trying to hide it, are you? Wasn't it supposed to be a secret to everyone but these two? True, it was. But I don't know. I get the feeling it's fine if you know too. Ever since meeting you in April, you've been so kind to me. You're the one who connected me to Van, so... Oh, I see now. You pushed me to use the Orbital Net specifically so I'd find his office, didn't you? Bingo! If it matters, we hadn't seen each other since we first met for a request 5 years ago. He wasn't even aware that I had come to Calvert as a foreign exchange student. It doesn't matter, of course, but then why did you take his arm like that? To see your reaction. I can't believe you.
But really,
Oh.
I like hearing how you got to know him.
Low-key, I thought she was just falling asleep conversation-wise. She was just like... out like a light. All right, she's sleepy.
He must have been so kind to you back then, huh?
How did you know?
Well, because you introduced me to him. You're always looking out for us, Ren.
Even Ren, like, leaps and bounds has grown, obviously, as a character, but just hearing this bit of dialogue hits hard, too, because it's like all of the growing up and all of the shit that Ren had seen and experienced to then be brought into a house and loved and nurtured and brought up with siblings like Joshua and Estelle, and now she's, you know, she's lifting others up too, man. I fucking love it. It's super good. And it's not like wildly over the top too, you know what I mean? It's subtle, but it still hits.
So I know you would never steer any of us in the direction of someone you didn't truly trust.
Well, okay, you got me there. He was very kind, yeah. The one who gave me the push to go from being Kitty to who I am today. He had just started out as a Spriggan, and he wasn't the most sensitive or competent. But
My
he
boy was
stayed
a
with
dodo.
me, struggled with me, and showed me a path to the people I love most in this world.
Wow, I had no idea. I guess Van's always been Van. So after you met him, you were able to reunite with your loved ones?
That's right, and they're why I'm here now.
So, on the job, so Van did the job 5 years ago. Huh. All right. Do I think Estelle and Joshua would be jealous of Van? Probably not. Maybe Estelle a little bit. Just because that's Estelle. Ren has been in most of the games too, right? Mermaid, yes. Most. Van really helped us get that caught you line. Yeah. Must have, dude. That's it, man. It's what it was. God damn, that's crazy. Caught you.
They're the ones who encouraged me to study abroad, so it's thanks to them that I was able to meet all of you. And through some twist of fate, I accepted the position of student council president and am now heading up this little trip. You really never know where fate will take you.
Hey, Musashi, thank you very much, man. Good to see you, buddy.
Tell me about it.
Does he still obsess over sweets, by the way?
Sure does.
I also remember him going on and on about cars.
That as well.
Oh boy. If anything, he's an even bigger fiend about them than he was before. At least, according to someone who knows him much better than I do, he is.
Ah, the resident Daybreak. Seems like they have quite the sordid relationship.
Yeah, and I need to know their past.
Just what exactly is going on between them? I know you've got to be curious.
Not at all. Though, I, might have a small idea.
Crap. It'd be weird if we woke up now. Plus, I want to hear more of what Rip has to say.
Just faking it.
Kinda seems like Agnes needs a little boost from us, so we better do what we can to be there for her.
I still refuse to acknowledge that guy and his operation as legitimate.
Shut up, you fucking turd.
But since we're going to the same place, I'm happy to keep an eye on her as her friend.
Oh yeah, right next to him. Can't hear any words.
Our next stop is Basel, Provence de Auge, the terminus of this express line.
She's appeared in every arc so far. Wonder if we'll get an early 20s Ren at some point. Probably, man. Wouldn't be surprised if she becomes the last protagonist of the game at this point. That'd be nuts, huh? Coming full circle.
Please ensure you have all your belongings with you when disembarking the train.
Oh.
Finally.
We're getting close.
Nice.
That's the exit right there.
Sky, why sound so French? I love it. I'm smitten by it. It's really good. It's really good. Dude, what a goddamn bop. Bro, we got a tram too? Let's rock.
Man, just look at this.
What is up with this place? What a wild sight.
Gondola.
On the left is Newtown. Off to the right is the artisanal district.
Yeah. And up top is the Basel Institute of Science. We're gonna be going around till we hit the parking lot in front of Vern HQ. Time for us to have a chat with the CEO.
Cat's chilling. No biggie. Are there escalators that we can go down and up the wrong way? Phil, big fan of this place. Good. Grimjaw, this place is lit. Amazing. I can't believe this city exists in the middle of a ravine. Fern HQ, I knew it was big, but seeing it up close is just redonkulous. Oh, and is this that aero tram I spy with my little eye? Wow, those are markedly different from the trams in Heimdall. Yo, this place is legit. Mad respect. This looks to be a showroom floor for cars. That sounds right up Van's alley. All right, everyone, let's get checked in at the hotel first. Once we drop off our bags, we can go pay the fine people of Vern Company a visit. Van, you lost. I'm disappointed. So that's why they call it a planned city. They developed the whole thing into big chunks. Whoa! The HQ is bigger than anything I've seen in the capital. Fitting for the Republic's largest private company. And I believe that hotel over there is where the students from Aramis are staying. Oh yeah, we're staying in different places. Of course. Yo, Van, we're in the artisanal district, right? Van? What you looking at? Motor Pavilion? Right, should have figured he'd get sidetracked by big wheels, and he calls me a kid. Don't knock it till you've tried it. Looks like a nice little place. I'll take you all there later if you want. For now, though, let's get down to business. I don't got no time to fuck around. What is this? He's got a good eye. Small wonder that he's connected to the chief. At any rate, I need to focus on my work.
This place is quite nice. Very calm and tranquil.
Whoops.
I think plain.
I mean, I didn't know if they were gonna let me.
Would it kill them to glitz up the joint a little? Right.
Not everything's got to be like Longport, kid. Anyway, let's have a chat with the receptionist lady.
Trying not to burn through the side. The side talkie. Everyone spots her. She needs to be better at hiding. I mean, look, like red hair stands out. Sorry, not sorry. It's the truth. Especially that bright. Holy mackerel. Might as well be a fucking beacon being like, look at me! Welcome to the Vern Company. What brings you here today? We're Arkwright Solutions from the capital. We're here on an official request from Alzheim. Ah, good. Mr. Tossend has been expecting you. Take the elevator on your left to the meeting room. It's on the 20th floor. Oh, it's the kid from earlier. What's up, Bill?
Arkwright Solutions. So you're the investigators that Alzheim hired.
Pretty much. They asked us to look into the various problems that have hit Basel.
Putting their noses where they don't belong. It's nothing.
Got a nice suit, though.
Let me get straight to the point. Any concern is unfounded. We have everything under control.
You're full of shit and you're hiding something. Guaranteed. Do you now? If you could please explain. First, regarding the instability of the orbital net within the city, it was discovered that it was a simple matter of heavy traffic on the net. And just like with our orbital distribution network, the problem has been solved. Isn't that so?
Yes, generally speaking. The maximum delay of 8.3% is down to 0.35% as of this morning.
That does sound like a big drop, yeah. Still got that 0.35% hanging around, though. Ideally, that should be zero, yeah? Smells to me like there's still some stuff to figure out there. Man, that ain't the only issue you're dealing with, is it? What about the swell of visitors buzzing around your city? Something on my friggin' eye. Is that not obvious? Basel is the beating heart of Calvert's industrial sector, home to my Vern Group and nearly 100 partners and subsidiaries. That's thousands upon thousands of employees, contractors, managers, all acting in their own accord. New hires from all over come in every day. So naturally, the city appears busy. An influx of visitors practically at this time of year, if nothing, is nothing to fret over. Even bad faith visitors? Spies are all the rage these days, you know. I'm not sure what you've heard out there, but I'd advise against parroting such unsubstantiated claims. Your evidence, please. Though we've yet to investigate this issue, your dodging of the question implies you also lack the evidence to prove or deny the allegations. We're set off the top rope. That's what we're here for, Mr. Tossend. To conduct the investigation on your behalf. So yeah, if we find anything, and I do mean anything, we'll let you know. Yo, Panda! Thank you very much for the raid, man. What's going on? Good to see you, man. Coffee, 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 coffee. Panda knows that I love coffee. Where are the pours? I know. I benched the daily pours. I'm sorry. Time got too tight in the mornings, and I just need the coffee in my system now. Nobunga Oda, thanks so much for the follow, man. Welcome to Britopia. Pleasure to meet you. Sorry, big dog. How you doing, man? What were you playing? Monster Hunter Rise. Okay. How goes it, duder? Fine. Do what you will. Squabbling further over this would be a waste of time. Salician? Salician, if you would. Just say it out loud. I just need you. Receive D rank ID card. Kira, what's up, fam? Oh yeah, I heard about these. These are temporary issued security cards for visitors such as yourselves. The city implemented them last year. With these, you're free to use the Aero Tram to travel to Newtown and the Artisanal District. You can't take the upper level Aero Tram to the Institute of Science, however. Why not? Wait, hold up. Appreciate it. We'll go and get to work then. Wait! Given our public position, we have to make sure the Principality saves face. I personally don't think this warrants an investigation by the likes of you, but we nevertheless prepared a point of contact for you. Quatre.
My name is Catrus Elysian. I'm an assistant at the Institute of Science.
Sorry, bro. You're gonna have to fucking slow that one down for my ears.
My name is Catrus Elysian. I'm an assistant at the Institute of Science.
Catrus Elysian.
My name is Catrus Elysian. I'm an assistant at the Institute of Science. My name is Catrus Elysian. I'm an assistant at the Institute of Science.
Catra. It's French. Okay. Makes sense.
My name is Catrus Elysian. I'm an assistant at the Institute of Science.
Yeah, I gotta I'm just trying to burn this one into the old noggin, so sorry to just keep repeating it. Daft, I will. Thanks, duder. Yeah, Oda, having a great day, man. Thank you. How was your weekend? How was your Monday? And yeah, Panda Man, fam's good. Fam is doing very well, thankfully. We got vacay coming up in about 4 weeks or so that'll be a good time to get away. Not from this, but, get away from work. Other than that, man, he's just fucking grown. Grown. Smarter every day.
My name is Catrus Elysian. I'm an assistant at the Institute of Science.
Catra. Yeah, it'll be a good time. We're going up north in New Hampshire, so it's about 2 hours away, up into the mountains. That's my speed, dude.
I have other business to attend to, so I can't always provide you with support.
Yeah, Kira, truth be told, if I could have a staycation, I would. Panda, appreciate it, man. Thank you very much for the raid. For anybody that's here for the first time, my name's Neomatter. We usually just do a variety of JRPGs. We're big Trails fans. Legend of Heroes series, if you are unfamiliar. Play Trails, find out for sure. Love us some Xenoblade, Xenosaga. Played P5R in the not too distant past. Just in for a good vibe, man. I want to be punched in the feels. Repeatedly.
But should you have any questions, you're welcome to contact me.
Well, we'd appreciate that.
Contact information exchanged.
Mare Bear?
Huh. That's an unusual hollow.
Don't worry about that. Actually, if you don't mind me asking.
Yes?
No, it's just, don't take this the wrong way, okay? I'm just wondering what pronouns to use for you. I mean, it's just hilarious. He's just like, what do I say?
Huh?
Are you out of your mind? Hold on. It's Katra. Katra is very pretty, but he doesn't really have a female physique.
Of course I don't. I'm a guy.
Duly noted. Look, seriously, I'm sorry. Yeah, like, how do you, like, you want to be mindful, you want to be respectful, so it's like, how do you ask that and not sound like a jack-off? You know what I mean? It's like, hey, you know, if you think, you know, the person in question is male or female, it's just like, excuse me, young lady. Like, okay, real quick, I was 18. I was a meat cutting apprentice. I was late to work, coming in from a snowstorm. As soon as I got there, everybody else went to break. The minute I walk out to the case, I see this short, high and tight hairdo, silver hair. I'll never forget this moment. Looking down, looking at stuff. I go, hi there, sir. Can I help you out with anything? Trying to be polite, trying to do my job, right? Person looks up. It was an older woman with a high and tight, and there was nothing I could do to get out of that other than just be like, I am so sorry. I didn't know. I saw, you know what I mean? Like, it was one of those moments, but it's one of those moments that is forever burned into my brain, into my memory. So now I just default to, is there anything I can help you with? That's it. From that moment forward, it was just, is there anything I can help you with? Period. End of story. You're about 14 or so, give or take. At that age, I figured it was possible you could be either. You must have skipped more than a few grades if you're an assistant at the Institute.
I suppose you could say that. I'm actually 15, by the way.
Yeah, it's, you know what, Dan? I want to avoid any, like, you know, button of the heads. It's like, I didn't mean to, you know, I didn't know, so can I help you with anything today?
But I guess it's fine. Sometimes people do get the wrong idea from afar.
Yeah, same here, Dan. All the time. Bud. Bud is my go-to. Or dude. I have had the one, you know, kind of people here and there go, I'm not a dude. It's like, look, it's a super liberal term that I use, both male and female, whatever. Dude is dude. That's it. That's it. Dan, you get mammed? Come on, you don't look like a ma'am. I've had bad interactions with the word dude, and I was like, dude, it's unisex. For real. Absolutely, like, positively. Dan, that is an odd one. I wouldn't think and or assume that. I wasn't sure at first with the way his coat covers him either. Yeah, but who makes the mistake as close as he is? Man, I'm sure as shit do not want to get old. Enough. If you're all done, then please get out of here. I'm a busy man. After this, Mr. Tozin, sir. Oh, sorry, wrong voice. Mr. Tozin, sir, the students from Aramis Academy have arrived. Already? Well, let them through. Is it Salison? Salishon? I can't fucking remember, dude. See, already. That's why I played it as many times as I did.
My name is Catra Silesian. I'm an assistant at the Institute.
Catra Silesian. Silesian. Silesian, I'll be counting on you yet again. You're staying for 3 days, yes? Good luck clearing out the gutter, so to speak. Silesian. Not even trying to be subtle. He's a real pain in the ass, but that makes it easier for us to move around at least. Works for me. Now you're starting to get it. Oh, shut up. He said there were no problems, but he certainly didn't act like that was the case. Agreed. He might not have the answers, but he most certainly has cause for concern. Or at least, that is how it appeared to me. I don't believe it will be easy to get anything out of him. I don't believe any part of this is going to be easy. We'll have to tackle it from a few different angles, which means... Oh? Hey! Aren't they? They were in front of Central Station this morning. So he really is Anya's boyfriend from her part-time gig? Lyle, I told you that's not true. Right, my bad. Yo! Light bulb just went off. If Lyle's got the hots for the president, maybe he's just jelly of Anya's. And he's got the hots for Van. Maybe that's what it is. How's it going, good students? We're just here for work. Good luck with the whole school trip thing. I know, I'm in her corner. I still want no part of any of this. Welcome, students of Aramis. Right this way. Catra Silesian. Catra Silesian. Catra Silesian. I'm gonna be fucking saying that name in my sleep just to pronounce it correctly. These are your C-rank certification cards. They're primarily for outside trainees, so you'll have access to the Institute and the Aerotram. Thank you very much. Wowee, so we can ride the Aerotram as much as we want? And we can visit the Institute of Science. This will help our reports big time. Then each group is free to do what they want. We'll meet back up at the hotel lobby around 6:30. Remember, you'll be punished if you're late. Yes, ma'am. You won't catch me being late. Hey now, don't threaten the first years. Anyways, let's make sure this visit is a fruitful one. Let's get moving, underclassmen. Then I'll leave you all to it. If you need anything at all, just contact me via the number I gave you. See you. Hold on a second, Catra Silesian. Catra Silesian. I heard quite a few things about you, like how you're the professor's favorite student. Ren? Wait, then... You see, I'm a foreign exchange student from Liberl, so we just so happened to have met through a contact at ZCF. We had quite the wonderful chat after she read all of my past papers. ZCF? I met both Professor Russell and his daughter, so... Wait, papers? Don't tell me you're... Oh, never mind that. To circle back to my original point, I have a request to ask of you. My friend here will be operating on her own. Could I ask that you take her to the artisanal district for me? Ren?
I see. So you're already getting a move on then.
Aw, and I was hoping we could hang out for a little bit too.
Grumpy took me a while to learn his name. How it's pronounced is not how I would say it based on the spelling. Yeah. Like, that's just my thing. As a native English speaker, I just always try to sound things out phonetically, and I know it's not always the case. Butchering names is what I do. Yo, Victoria, we sure are, bro.
Sorry for deciding this on my own, you two.
Nah, it's fine. We've got 3 whole days, right? And you'll be back come nighttime anyway. We'll be counting on one heck of a report.
Just be careful, okay?
Of course.
Is this, perhaps related to... In any event, I don't mind. I just so happen to have business in the artisanal district, so it works out.
And he speaks really quickly, too.
I'll show you the way.
Agnes Clodell. I'm a first year at Aramis Academy. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
Oh, is homie getting a little blushy?
Well.
Oh, it caught on to already. Anya says she'll be here in about 15 minutes. That's surprisingly quick. I was about to suggest we get started if she was gonna be much longer. All right then. While we're waiting, it's Engaden time. Engaden, fucking dude. Words, man, tonight rough. Right now? Yeah, gotta order ahead of time so we can dig in as soon as Agnes gets here, of course. I thought so. Hey, Angelica, it was good to see you, bud. Have a great night. Appreciate you watching over on YouTube. Thanks for being here with us live, too, man. For realsies. Good to see you. Yeah, Daft, that's a good thing. Like, Agnes is super innocent, but she's also, in my opinion, super not letting on that she knows a shit ton. You know what I mean? But like the social cues, she just doesn't pick up on it. Much prefer that over her crush with Van. Yeah, I mean, if she's crushing, that's a whole nother like Agate and Tita thing, and it's just like, I'd prefer it not, but you know, I don't write the games. It is Van and Elaine. That's it. Real slick. Shall we order one along with some coffee then? Certainly should.
Then I'm counting on you to lead the way, Mr. Salesian.
Give me a hell yeah! What?
Absolutely. Agnes has to know every time there's a bath scene, the other girls call her Bustalicious. She has to know the guys see her the same way. Miracle Soul, thank you so much for the raid, bud. Appreciate it very much. Welcome in. Thank you for entrusting your community here with us. Raiders, my name's Neomatter. We usually just play a variety of JRPGs here, bud. Old or new. It's a pleasure to meet you, and thank you very much for being here. We're big Trails fans. So you know, that's our main thing here, but you know, JRPGs, old and new. Sometimes like I've dabbled back in games that I hadn't played since I was younger. But haven't seen Trails in so long. Dude, the new engine is gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. Daft, I will. I promise. You were playing some Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Oh, on the topic of Yakuza, did I not see that there's a live action Yakuza and it's coming from Amazon? Am I like learning that correctly? There is gonna be a live action of Yakuza 1. Okay, how look, I know so many people that love Yakuza. Like, from what I've watched friends play, it's not my cup of tea. It's not something that I would enjoy, but I'm still the type of person that if you're a friend and you love it, and then like I'm hyped for you. I'm hyped for it. How are you as fans feeling about it? I'm not sure how much has been shown, but I think I saw a headline somewhere saying that there's a live action. There may be some Yakuza 0 elements, but it's probably just flashbacks or something like that. Okay. Yo comprendo. Seeing it show from show form would be good. Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll have to sail the seas for that one though. I don't pay for Prime. I don't do Prime anymore. Not much has been seen yet in trailers. Was it just like a quick snippet, quick trailer? Hang on, while we're chit-chatting, I gotta eye drop up. Hang on. Saw a trailer. It seems not bad, but I don't know if they have the right body type for Kiryu. Oh, Sustain, I love you. You're so much better than Visine. So much better. Holy mackerel. That is a great feeling. I'm not crying. I'm just... Whew. Good eyeball drenching goes a long way. Lead actor isn't really fitting the usual image of Kiryu. He's very pretty, don't get me wrong, but he seems too skinny, not as rugged as Kiryu. Okay. Yeah, so, you know, obviously, you as fans would know more than I would. I have no idea who the character even is, but being that you were playing, I assumed that maybe you had heard the rumor that I had heard. Grubhub Plus membership keeps Prime around for me. Ooh, it's not a bad idea. We don't order out very much, though. Wonder if I could get Mrs. Neo on board with that. I wonder.
Of course, happily. Once we catch the Aero Tram, we'll be at the Artisanal District in no time at all. By the way, you're older than me, aren't you? Mister might be a little stiff. You can just call me Katra, if that's all right.
Finished this game last night, so started going back to see your early reactions. Hibbington, what's up, man? How you feeling post finish up?
You don't mind? Then Katra it is.
Katra. The Katra and the Rye.
Oh, but I'm only older than you by a year, so I don't want you to be too stiff with me either. Why don't we talk like we're old friends?
Wait, Agnes is 16, isn't she? Didn't he just say that he was... Isn't he 14? Didn't Van say he was like 14? Or he just turned 14, or did he say 14 or 15? Ballpark, not important.
Okay. I'll keep it casual then.
Katra.
I get the feeling you're always told to loosen up a little more.
That's right. My friends never let me hear the end of it, but I can't help the way I talk. I know I'm repeating myself, but it really is a pleasure, Katra.
Same to you. Now, should we get going?
Van thought 14. Katra said 15. Okay. Thank you. All right, I mean, am I gonna get like walled off where I can go, where I can't go?
Stay here and relax. Do you have any preferences?
Yeah, some food, please. All in the name of the gourmet points. Miracle Soul. What else? So obviously you said you haven't seen Trails in so long.
Not this way.
Oh, invisible walled. And outside of Yakuza, you got any other favorites? Any other series? Golly, we can open the door, but we can't go through. It's a bummer and a half. I still have to try. Let me in. Fine, we'll just go. I should go over this with Van.
It's so convenient nowadays.
This is great. You don't see aerotrams much across the continent, do you? I'd call them a must with where Basel is located. Newtown, the Artisanal District, the Institute of Science, it travels along a loop and helps consistently deliver parts whenever needed. The Artisanal District's platform is on the right. Just tap your card against the ticket gate. You're the biggest Yakuza fanboy in Zach's community? Okay. That's a humble flex, Hibbington. Alright, let me give it a try. Well, I have the energy to already want to see other people's reactions, so that's a pretty good sign that I never got burnt out. That's good. Man, we've had friends here talk about they've multiple playthroughs.
Please have your authentication card ready and follow the instructions.
One of my favorite experiences, a spot that Mrs. Neo and I used to go on vacation before Youngblood. We go to Killington Mountain, which is in Killington, Vermont, and they have a gondola that takes you to the peak, and it's gorgeous. What a friggin' view, dude.
What a spectacular view. Though I get a little dizzy when I look down.
Hey, Mermaid, have a great night, bud. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Newtown is already so far away.
Enjoying yourself?
Yes, tremendously. I bet Fairy would enjoy this too. I wonder if she's gotten the chance to ride yet.
She really is so cute. But how is someone like her connected to those others?
Ooh, cutie patootie, huh? Bracer Guild, let's go. Did I see mechs in there? Here we are. This is the Artisanal District. Now I just need to find the hotel they're staying at. Oh, there's Van's pickup truck. So he drives an Ingert. He's even customized the frame. Wait, that material is only just developed. How did he get his hands on it? I didn't realize you were an expert. You pick this kind of thing up if you work with Vern long enough, I suppose. So, how did you get to know the people like them? What do you mean? The Spriggan, whatever you call them, and that red-haired guy both seemed really shady to me. Though the girl and the maid, I think, they look like good people at least. I'm just having a hard time picturing what kind of group if it actually is if you're involved with them too. I can't blame him for thinking that way about them. Van runs a problem-solving agency in short. I work there as a part-time assistant for reasons I can't get into still. And both work and my duties as a student happen to bring me here at the same time. Sounds like you've got a lot on your plate. Are you sure it's okay to be working with them though? Vern's CEO didn't seem very happy with them about sniffing around. Our work is complicated, I'll admit, but we don't do anything illegal, technically. His willingness to hire an upstanding young lady like you does reflect well on him, I'll give him that. Even if I don't think highly of his choice to involve someone like you in a business like this. People say that about him a lot. You have nothing to worry about though, really. He might skirt the rules here and there. But he's still a man I can genuinely respect. Well, if you say so. He feels like one of those guys who takes some getting used to. The way he treated me was just... Ugh. I was so close to forgetting too. Did something happen? Nothing worth bringing up. Anyways, we shouldn't keep your friends waiting. Anyas, we're over here. You came quick. Oh, wait a sec. Isn't that... Sorry for keeping you. Catra was good enough to guide me here. Huh. Thanks for helping her out. We ordered an Engadin for the group. You want to join us? No, I'm fine. I'm not hungry right now. You're lost. That taste is downright divine. I'll make it up to you some other time then. You don't owe me anything. It's not like I did anything special. I suggest you don't pull any funny business while you're in the city, though. No causing trouble for the women in your group either. Dude, this fucking kid is just ballsy. Good for him. Oh? I'll get going now, Agnes. Let me know if you need my help with anything. Oh, I will. Thank you. Man, would have been nice if he gave me the chance to thank him somehow. Heh, puberty's rough. He sure had a soft spot for you, though. Do you think? He just struck me as a very friendly sort in general. We got along right away. I hope I can be friends with him too. Oh, I'm sure that won't be a problem one bit. I'll be happy to introduce you if we get the chance. How old are you, 5? There's nothing wrong with wanting to make friends. Yeah, no need to rain on her parade. Here's your order, one of our famed Engadins. Enyadins. Enyadins? Dunno. It looks good. Now this is what I'm talking about. Come and have a seat, Agnes. Yeah, some cake. Not Risha, but we're having some cake. I'll get to cutting it right away. She always used to make cake for me back in the day.
I finished, Catra. I'm quite confident in today's dessert. The more worried you are about something, the more important it is to take a break and relax. No need to push through.
I wonder if they have cannolis in Zemuria. One can hope. I think I can trust Agnes, but I better keep a close eye on the rest of them. I don't want anything threatening a place so special to me. Suppose it wouldn't hurt to say hello to the supervisor and take care of my usual work while I'm here. Ah, yes, the sweets. That's the stuff! You won't find a better marriage of flavors than these bitter walnuts with sweet caramel nougat. It's so mouth-wateringly rich! And you wouldn't believe how well it pairs with strong coffee. I swear I was born just to savor moments like this. No one wants to hear this every time, you know. Just eat the fucking thing. He's describing it to a T, though. I can't get enough of that buttery flavor. If Anne says it's good, then you know you're in for a treat. My nose is good for more than just sniffing out trouble, you know. I feel like you're joking, but I could buy it working for stuff like this easy. Indeed. I think we've rested for long enough. Perhaps we should get to work. Do you think we should prioritize investigating Vern? Nah, I think we should hold off doing that. I can't imagine we'd find anything major this fast, even if we tried. I'm thinking we should start with wandering around Basel and taking care of 4 SPGs. That'll give a decent idea of the situation here. The same pattern as usual, then? But how can you be so sure that word of our work has spread to here? Good question. Vern's boss sure didn't seem like he wanted to help us any more than he had to. No, I don't think we've got to worry about that. Not after my headache of a friend slapped his job on us. Right. After this game, there better be a Trails cookbook coming out sometime. Yo, low-key, legit, that's an amazing idea, D. I have the Sopranos cookbook that Mrs. Neo got me back in the day for Christmas one year. I love it. And I would love a Zemurian cookbook. Bro, can we all pool our resources? Can we do that? Can we make one? After all is said and done? That'd be amazing. Yeah, Philly, it's dope. I'll send you some pictures. It's badass. Got some great food in there. That man from the CID? He did seem like a highly capable person, though that's the least to be expected of their chief analyst. Yeah, NIST make a Trails Cookbook Kickstarter now. Now! You and he go way back some time, I believe. Unfortunately, yeah. I doubt he's here in person, though. More than likely, he sent someone in his place. I was a Soprano shill. I feel ashamed. I did not know. I too am a Soprano shill. All the gabagool. Truth be told, though, I'm not like a deli meats kind of guy. I don't like sandwiches. I don't like sandwich meats. I'm a weirdo. Between this and that other project he teased, I'm sure there's a ton of scheming going on in that head of his. Guess we should go find out what kind of 4 SPGs we've got waiting for us then. So, when do you need to be back at the hotel? And what are you going to do about your uniform? Ren said to be back by 6:30 p.m. I brought some clothes besides my uniform. Don't worry. Let me go and get changed. I'll take you to your room then. We will handle paying the bill in the meantime. Depends on the meats, but I love a good hoagie. See, I'll do a BLT. I'll do like a chicken sandwich, chicken parm, or like if it's legit chicken, like chicken breast. If it's a turkey breast, not like sliced deli turkey, sliced, no. If it's like I grill a chicken breast or there's like leftover turkey from Thanksgiving, whatever, put that into a sandwich for sure. But I don't like deli meats. I'm weird. But like my go-to sandwich of all time is a BLT. Blazing like thunder. I am a simple dude. BLT, grilled cheese, PB&J. I'm basically a fucking 12-year-old. Scratch that. I'm Youngblood. I'm a 5-year-old. Although I don't know if he would boogie down on a BLT. But yeah, I pretty am just a little kid when it comes to sandwiches. Real talk though, when I was little, I had this infatuation with bologna. And I would pretend that I was Popeye. And instead of eating spinach out of, he'd just squeeze the can and eat the spinach. I would do that with bologna, and I got burnt out on it. So now I won't go near that with a 10-foot pole. It repulses me. Fairy took Anya's to the girls' room so that she could get changed. After she was done, they reunited with the rest of the group and began their first day of work in Basel. Hell yeah. Gang's all here. Sorry, Anya's. It's nothing personal. What you got?
Don't take too long to decide now.
Soup! Grilled stone stew. I'll take one.
Come back soon.
I will. What was it called? Vinegar soup? Something vinegar soup? I sped past that. White croak. Yeah, sorry, not French. Black vinegar soup. Huh. Oh, we can make a lot of that, huh? 16. All out of battle. Oh, shit.
Man, why's it gotta be me?
Let's make 10 of them, fuck it.
That's some bachelor cooking.
You know what? Something that, excuse me, we haven't done in a minute.
That was yummy.
Hell yeah. Bingo, there we go.
That was very well made.
Whew, I am stuffed. Love me a sugar rush.
He loves him a sugar rush.
Love me a sugar rush.
He loves him a sugar rush.
Whew, I am stuffed.
I missed that one. Wait, can I just use it more than once and I didn't know that? Or am I just... No.
Love me a sugar rush.
He loves him a sugar rush. It's fine that it doesn't have to have an effect.
Love me a sugar rush.
He loves him a sugar rush. Right, because it's just... Yeah, because you can only use it once. All right, cool.
Alrighty.
Well, all right. Shit, man. Let's go see this new. Do you know what you want? I didn't mean to rest. Do I want to hear something devastating? I mean, depends on the context, I guess, Hibbington.
Indeed.
Do you not like BLTs? You missed one food? I probably have missed a few as well. I've never been the completionist. I feel the pain. That sucks though, dude. I missed the movies in chapter 3. This must be the Aerotram station. I can't believe it goes all the way up in the sky. That's right. This will take us to the new town. Take us to Newtown in no time. All you need to do is hold your certification card over the ticket gate. Oh, guess we're not taking this one after all. Our D rank card isn't accepted on this Aerotram apparently. We need a C rank card or higher. Are you sure? I could have sworn we had a C. Way to roll out the welcome mat when we're here for Elsame. Would it kill them to throw one of their biggest stakeholders a bone? I was really looking forward to it too. Well, no use crying over spilled milk. You can head on up if you want, Agnes. We'll just take the long way. No, it's all right. I'd rather stick together. I'm sure we'll get to ride the tram another day, Fairy. Don't let it get you down. You're right, yeah. Poor Fairy. Movies are a part of the beginning of the day checklist for me. So I can't do. I need to visit every shop for Nunu. Wait, isn't this? Yeah, this is our hotel, isn't it? Yeah, but derp. Well, I guess while I'm right here. I wonder who lives here. Yeah, it's really high up.
There they are. I'm so glad I finally found them.
Hello. Is there something you need from here?
No. It's grown-up Kia.
The owner of this house hasn't been home in a while, I'm afraid.
But I can't, like... I know, and the eye color doesn't match either. My memory serves me, which we all know doesn't serve me well, but... It's just such a unique hair color. Alternate reality multiverse Kia, yeah. We were just walking around and happened to end up here, so you know who owns this place then.
Yeah, you could say we're acquaintances. Well, that might sound a little too cold, actually. I don't know if I could really call us family, but we are close. Just not as close as he is.
Girl's IQ points all gone into her face and tits. Total dits with a capital D. Wow, dude. Holy shit. Aaron with a goddamn zinger. Aaron?
You know, you guys are all just adorable. Especially you tiny thing.
Holy smokes, that was so good.
Where are you from? Do you want me to show you around?
I'm not that tiny.
Silly me. I forgot I have somewhere else to be. You won't be able to meet this house's owner, but the boy looking after it in her absence should be back tonight. Goodbye now.
She was dressed like she's a researcher at the Institute or something. Wish we could have talked to her for a little bit more about that. I wanted to make her understand my size isn't all there is to me. I'm strong, too. Late 20s, huge tits, kind of an airhead, freckles, glasses. Yeah, I'd hit it. Holy shit, man. Like, it just keeps happening. He is literally just filterless at this point. He literally is filterless. But it's hilarious. He's amazing. It's so good. And again, it's just so much more mature. It's just so refreshing. Holy smokes. Aaron's feeling really yeah, Gall, exactly. He's Ash 2.0, but then some. Really immature at this point. Yeah, less mature Randy as well. I like that one. Are you going to start behaving like an adult, Aaron? Or am I going to have to force you to? I wonder if that could be. I have several screenshots of quotes that had me dying. It's been so good, dude. Just far and away. It's so good.
Now, what's it say?
There's a professor I looked up to as a mentor of sorts, but I just can't do this anymore. I'm trying to gather evidence to prove he's been abusing his power over others, and so I want to get verbal testimony. I don't want this to blow up, so I haven't spoken with the guild or the cops. I'd like to request a careful investigation from the guys. Huh, this one's real serious sounding. Yeah, and I understand why they don't want to go to the guild or the police about it. I really hope we can help them while we're here. We might learn more about what's going on in the Institute while we're working on it too. That'd be 2 birds with 1 stone. Makes sense. Sounds harmless to me, but what's your take? Barry brought up a good point. We can get some info on the Institute while we work this case. Pretty vague though. They didn't have their name or the professor they're accusing. Really going out of their way to make our job difficult. Naming names in this case may result in the professor or parties threatening the whistleblower. I believe our client just prefers to err on the side of caution. Yeah, that tracks. Fair enough. Reset, can you handle recording our combos? Certainly. We gotta be careful who we talk to about this one. Client doesn't want a word of this getting out. Let's start with people unrelated to the Institute. That way, we don't accidentally hit a nerve. That makes sense to me. I imagine there will be plenty of those here in the artisanal district. Let's get started. What's up, notification? How you doing, bro? All right, hold on. I gotta go use the John again. Then we'll get after it some more. BRB, promise.
Alrighty.
Very well.
Right.
Alrighty.
Very well.
well.
Alrighty. Alrighty. So...
Very well.
Oh, Hibbington, my bad, dude. Sorry, man, I had to go. Thank you very much for gifting that sub to Giant Robo Turds. What a name. Giant Robo Turds. I love it. No, not your bad at all, dude. My timing was impeccable. All right, so we got to do everything here first. Dude, like, just... And I know it still bums me out, but man, the fact that we can't fish... God, that's a bummer. The water looks ripe for fishing. Here?
I don't think I've seen you before.
This guy ripping butts. No. Up. Oh, workshop. Dope. When you gotta go, you gotta go. 10 minutes into my hour drive, I had to pee, and by the time I made it to my location, was about to burst.
Our workshop. It must be coming from inside here.
Sliding all over the place.
This is a mechanic shop, right? Let's take a peek inside.
Oh! Get a load of that. Holy mac!
Come on, we ain't got all day. Get that work done.
Yes, sir. Are those from one of the Empire? Are those one of the Empire's Panzer Soldats? No, they seem a little different. Yeah, word about these things has gotten out in certain circles, but most people still don't know about them yet. Guessing you do, though? Your company's involved in their development, right? Yes, though not that much. We have only been assisting in trials. Who are you guys? Haven't seen you around before. This is a restricted area, you know. I totally get why you'd want to gawk at these beauties, and they're technically not public knowledge yet. Go ahead and move along now.
Wonder if they're the guys.
Yeah, right, Philly? Like, this is restricted. You can't see, like, door is wide open. Make zero. Yeah, 0 cents. And like other people just like walking around the city too are probably looking at me like, hey, Mom, get a look at that giant robot thing. They're like, don't fucking look, kid. Ah. I didn't know machines like that were being made here in Calvard too. Sure are. I've heard the concept behind their design is different from the Soldats over in the Empire though. They're gonna be revealed to the public along with their names sometime soon. Sure feels like we saw something we weren't supposed to, even if it was just the legs. I imagine that while they're being kept a secret from the public, most major groups and organizations have already been told about them. That includes those abroad, our international allies, maybe even the Empire. I believe you're correct in your assumptions. I think that's true for all the weaponry that's going to be rolled out soon too. Not just our Soldat lookalikes. Either way, it looks like the biggest workshop in the artisanal district. We'll have to come back another time if we get a chance. Word on the street is Giscard's landed another big project. Old Giscard heads up the Artisans Guild. As a fellow member, I'm proud to have him as our ambassador. I'm happy to be where I am, but Giscard's didn't get where he is by settling. I gotta keep moving up in the world just like him. I specialize in pressure equipment, and that's a big niche nowadays. Only gonna get bigger, my gut says.
He mentioned that he's a member of the Artisans Guild. He might have some dealings with the Institute himself.
Yeah, guess it'll be easier to get info out of him than somebody higher up the food chain.
Let me ask you something.
It's the lowest level in terms of security. We got D rank after all, like the Bracer Guild is down the road. Yeah, it seems to me like there is no security clearance needed here. Just like everybody can just walk around and be like, hey, check that shit out. Doesn't ring a bell, sorry. My son is studying at the Institute and he's never told me about anything like that. That doesn't prove it one way or the other, of course. Just haven't heard about it.
Did he tell you about any other stuff? Anything helps.
Well, sometimes I do hear about people in the same lab butting heads over funding. I heard these grumblings about two professors going at it even. Seems like a pretty stressful place. With all the greed and infighting over projects, it sounds like it's got everybody at each other's throats.
That makes sense, yeah. That might be what started the harassment. Do you know which professor specifically?
I really can't remember, sorry. I feel like there was at least one of Professor Hamilton's students involved, but that's all I got.
I see. I wonder if this professor was jealous of someone else. Or someone envied them instead.
Well, thanks for the info, all the same. More security to get to the lift to easily get the rest of the unrestricted town.
Yeah.
Do I have to go? Yeah, I gotta go up.
Oh, not that way, I guess.
Me and Lost. What a dynamic duo we have become. Door to thee, fun little mystery, ain't it? I mean, I don't know much of anything yet, dude, so keep that on the DL. But yeah, chapter 4 it is.
Oh, is that the church?
Sure is. The mystery on why security is so lax. Sorry, Barnaby, let me read that again.
It's not easy in working in product, let me tell you. Mediating between factories and artisans is stressful work. Now the artisans are saying that they want to delay everything so they can just do these tiny tweaks to the product before it goes on the line. I don't get it. Why do they care so much about that extra 1%? It's good enough as is. This guy works in production procurement, huh? Don't think he's working for the Institute, but he might know a thing or two about him. Wouldn't hurt to ask.
Hey, kid. You good?
Well...
Are you good? I know you are. You're very good. You're a good boy.
Right.
The doors do not have lasers. We walked right in. We didn't get zapped. And they were working on a fucking robot that is top secret. We walked right in.
Can we talk?
A professor abusing their assistants? Well, I'm not sure why you're asking me specifically about it, to be honest. I just work in Vern's procurement division. I don't attend the Institute or work with them directly at all. We know, and that's exactly the angle we want. Word travels, you know? I get that. I haven't really heard anything about it, though. Sorry. Vern and the Institute are very closely linked, though, and that does create conflicts of interest sometimes. Gee whiz, Walt. I may not have heard about it, but it is believable. It's very possible the two sides are stressing each other out. Could you tell us a bit more about how Vern and the Institute work together? The Vern Company awards grants to the Institute of Science to research and develop new products on their behalf. That allows the Vern Company to curate their products with research from the Institute's experts. Oh, wow, that's really neat. If I recall, Vern can trace its roots back to the old Artisans Guild and the Institute itself. I always figured they'd work well together because of that. They did, past tense. They had good relations while their senior advisors were still there. Alas, she left Basil some time ago. Now, Vern and the Institute hardly collaborate at all. It's every project for itself. Maybe the asshat in charge scared her off? Thanks for the info. That helps a lot. Guess the robot isn't that top secret, more like mid-secret, but we were told specifically it was top secret. So that doesn't line up at all. I have to go like down, 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 down. Shit, do I have to go back up now? Mother of God! Hey, Crimson, what's up, man? Thank you so much for the raid, bud. What's going on? Clearly there was a miscommunication then. I mean, whatever it is, it's not top secret, clearly.
Not this way.
Now we can't go in. Crimson, how are you, man? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. How are you? Ah, all right. Are you before or after? Well, you must be after us in Daybreak, right? Almost done with chat? Okay, right on. Good to know. Yeah, it doesn't stop photos, doesn't stop anything. There's a real lax in what they consider to be... Bro, I'm lost. Insecurity. Clearly. No, and that's down a floor. Fudge, man! Unless it's up a floor. No, it's not up a floor. It's down a floor. Getting lost is my game. Those robots' legs are all over the Orbital TikTok. Yep. Now you're all in big, big trouble. Ooh, did I have to go this way? No, it's the same way I was. We're never going to find this other spot. Okay, I have to go like up one flight. No, this is the way I just was. I'm so lost. And it's right there. It's beneath me. So is it inside the building? Holy hell. Maybe it's in the building. I'm lost. Bro, I'm never gonna find it. It's inside this building. It's gotta be. Oh, is it in the Bracer Guild? I'm a fucking idiot. It sure is. Woo! All right. Sorry about that, everybody. Well, if it isn't Van, surprised to see you taking a business trip this time of year. Yeah, client came in with a big job, so we're out here taking care of that. Well, looks like you're moving on up in the world, too. Last I saw, you were a part-timer still in school, and now you're the receptionist? Yep. They hired me fresh out of college. Good, Crimson. I hope you're enjoying it, man. Another acquaintance of yours? You've got friends in all sorts of places. Oh, we're just in the same field. We worked together on a job a while back. How long ago? Jin was actually telling me about you the other day. He said that we should be fine contacting you for help if we need to. I heard the same from a friend of mine outside the guild. If something serious goes down, there's no shame in us working together. Oh, who? Renee or Kilika, I'm guessing. I swear, I can't walk 5 ards without people dragging me into their business. I ain't a bracer, you know. Oh, speaking of which, you're... Oh, gosh, this guy again? All right. Alvis, Regina. Huh, speak of the devils. These two work in Edith, correct? Hey there. I didn't think I'd run into you guys here. Oh, man. Don't tell me we all got shipped out here on behalf of the same guy. Obviously not. I have no idea what you're even here for. But we're here on official orders from the guild, not an individual client. And wherever you guys go, trouble seems to follow. I think it's making me superstitious, not gonna lie. Hopefully that's not the case here. Man, I don't enjoy it any more than you do. Stop framing it like I'm the one at fault. I'm just doing my job and putting food on the table. Surely a C-rank bracer's got better things to worry about than some Spriggan, so stop letting me live rent-free in your head, yeah? Smartass. I swear this is why I can't stand you. You're always just... Nah, forget it. You just don't get up in your business. Got it? I know he's a bit abrasive with you, but I do think he respects your abilities. If you come across anything, just let us know. You're doing work for the guild anyway, so we might as well share intel. Funny way for him to show respect, but, well, do you, bracer boy? I'm not too worried about him. If we need the guild to lend a hand, we'll ask for it. For now, we got our own business to focus on. I think that's all there is to see in the artisanal district. Should we check out Newport Town next? Since we cannot use the Aero Tram, we will have to either walk or drive there. Let's take a walk. It'll help us get more acquainted with this city and its people. You gotta be kidding me. Walking's a pain in the ass. Well, I, for one, think a stroll would be lovely. Me too. Let's make our way to the bridge then. That would be lovely. Top down, screaming out, money ain't a thing. Even the locals barely use it. That's because most either go by car or use the Aero Tram. You rode the Aero Tram, right? How was it? It had the best view, but it was a little scary too. I didn't think there'd be a difference in ranks. Have you never used the Aero Tram in the past, Van? Nah, I got to ride it when I came here a couple years ago. Just had a regular old ticket. It's like, the thing that gets me and just further propels the questions that I have is that it's always just like a couple years ago, this a year ago, this that one time, this meh. And it's like, I know eventually we'll find out, we'll eventually hear, but it doesn't stop me from salivating. Just like, more. From what I hear, security within the city's undergone a massive overhaul. After the war, the government ordered a total reform. I don't find it surprising that they would want to be very careful with an experimental city that is very nearly a national secret. Okay, but tell me how that puts us at a lower rank than a bunch of kids here on a school trip? I don't think it's that they're high. I think it's more that we're low. Nah, still, it's not a big deal, as long as we can drive. By the way, pretty sure we'll eventually bump into your classmates. You okay on that end? I'm fine. I explained things to them for the most part. They might happen upon some info before us, so if we see them, let's make it a point to ask. Very well. At least it isn't Nate. Hooray! Let's shop!
Hello there.
Hello. For Aaron? Dope. For Dingo? Dingo the goat.
See you again.
Sorry, wrong page.
What? You expecting thanks?
I mean, a hug, a dap,
Thanks,
some.
man.
Oh, we're right there. Imagine.
Hello there.
Hi. Any new plugins? No, nothing, huh? All right. All right.
See you again.
No, sorry. Wait a minute.
Hello there.
Van's good. All right. I mean, we're close. I don't think we'll be. I don't think we got Aaron just yet. No. Almost there. Ooh, do Agnes. We'll hold off. We'll do. Could buy a rot too, though. Yeah, Fuego. Fuego is hard to come by. I think for me, at least, it's been wind and fire.
See you again.
Yeah, you too? Yeah. It's, there is a shortage. Going to the drugstore? Let's go. Yeah, fire for you too, Dan. I don't feel so alone. Hello.
Thanks for shopping.
You're welcome.
Now, what's it say?
A new hollow core? Oh, okay. Spriggan, I heard that you're a tester for Marduk. With that in mind, could you help test a brand new hollow core that's been developed at the Institute of Science? I'll be waiting for you at the Vern store, Athena. Wow, this is really cutting-edge stuff. I'm surprised they have this in stores. Yo, Athena, right? You had that request for us? We're with Arkride Solutions. Sorry, I just wasn't expecting that. I didn't think you'd take my request. So, yes, my name is Athena. I'm a researcher at the Institute of Science. I mainly do orbital energy research. Right now, I'm working on new holocore designs. I finally started beta testing, so having people to help out is a big relief. So, thank you in advance for your help. Can do. Can you stand and relax, though? I ain't gonna eat you or anything. Sorry, I'm just not good with people. It's why I'm really interested in communication technology. Being able to talk to people from my own room sounds really helpful. It's kind of why I wanted to come here. I want to make the world a little less daunting for people like me. Huh. Can't tell if you're actually enthusiastic or just motivated by fear. You sound like my coworkers. So, do you need me to go over the details? Much obliged. Okay, right this way. I'll, the manager and I will take you through it. So these kind folks are helping you test it out? Nice to meet you. Name's Radad. I'm the manager of the Vern store. Depending on how these tests go, you might see this holocore on our shelves soon. So I'll be keeping an eye over these field results myself. You wouldn't mind reporting your findings to me too, would you? Not at all. Right, let's go ahead and dive in. So here's how I want the testing to go. This new holo is named Pockle Posel. I'd like you to equip her to your Zyphas and take her into a few monster fights. Anything specific you need us to do once we get in a fight? I need you to do 5 moves or more while you're S-boosted. Once you're done, I'd like to hear how it felt to use. Sounds easy enough. 1 second here. Okay, here you go.
Pakel's a cute name. I'm curious to see what kind of holo it is. A brand new holo core straight from the Institute. Oh man, I can't wait. Well, she's a bit unique. You'll find out more after you equip her. Now we just gotta find some schmucks and ruin their day. But now that I think about it, where are the monsters around here? The road we drove in on was all cleaned out. If you're looking for monsters, I'd say the Og Canyon to the south is your best bet. Once you're off the road and past the orbital lights, things get a bit dicey. But you guys look pretty seasoned, so you should be fine. It'll make for a nice little test bed. Well, fine by me. Let's head on down and give this new holo core a whirl. All right, gotta equip it first. Duh. Indeed, once we've finished our preparations, let's make for the canyon. We should be able to access it from the road next to the Vern HQ building. All right, so now... So who the hell am I going to give it to? Well, I guess while we're here, too. Oh, no, sorry. There we go. %, HP EP regen each turn. Strength and art strength, 10% plus speed plus 10%. Physical damage 15, magical damage 15, accuracy 60, critical rate 25, evasion 40. Holy shit. I like this on reset, so I kind of just boosted everything. Holy smokes. But I would be taking off evasion counter rate, 100% evasion, 42% evasion, counter damage, 32% strength. It's a tough one. Dan, you did it for Ferry. Move 10, speed 16. She doesn't use arts very much. That's the only thing. I usually just use her as just straight up damage. But she's a good mix of both. I'm leaving Mare. I think I'm gonna... I love the evasion counter rate plus 100%. Then again... All right, Pakel. I would just give it to anyone who does a bit of everything. Yeah, I think that's going to be good for reset. All right.
Go!
I want to go peep the canyon. So this is the path through Og Canyon. It certainly fits the name. It's like slowly starting to swell too. Holocore DLC to add voices. One is Ren, the other is Judith playing a movie. Oh, really? Hot dog. The terrain off the paved path appears to be quite complex. Watch your footing, guys, or you're gonna be flying headfirst into the river. Whoa! Let's go! I want to go now! You could take this road to Liberl Kingdom, right? If you wanted, yes. Though it would take you several hours to get there, even by vehicle. Okay, so let's go. Immediately. On the other side of the border is a fortress in the Zeiss region. Oh my gosh, dude, let's go. Signs like these really make it clear just how far from the capital we are. We've been jumping all over the country so much lately. Sheesh. You just happen to have an excuse to drive around and you know it. Hey, I'm a simple guy. Well, let's get that hollow core test started, shall we? I tried to break my way through the loading zone. I want to, badly. Our task is to equip Pockle and fight 5 times while S-boosted. Right, let's go. Change your hollow core by pressing triangle in the orbit menu. Been there, done that, we Gucci.
Here I go. I eagerly await your performance. Initiating shot. Target locked. Perfect chance. There you are. Aaron.
Take that, sucker! Keep moving, Van! Back to you, Reset!
Don't mind me.
Right, so does that count as 1?
That went better than
I just don't know if it's going to tell us or not. Five actions while S boosted.
anticipated.
So it can't be 5 in the same.
Are we going down below?
Here goes.
Here I go.
Nope, we're sticking to the road for this assignment.
Good call. If we went that way, we'd be a perfect target for a pincer attack. Initiating shot. Now's our chance.
Wait, you thought it was a
I mean,
bad
could
idea.
I could S-craft, right?
Let's party!
I will address you all at once.
Get to it, mate!
It's real nice.
Mr. Alpine! Here's some extra.
Hit him fast, Fairy. Sucker, they're down.
Go time!
Sucker.
That's what you get.
I kind of wish she
wasn't
just
that
would go
bad,
pew pew with her blaster. Instead of swinging her blade. I mean, the blade is badass, but just for like ranged. And then I know I could use Fairy.
Oh my. Quite the reception.
Let's get to work!
Right there! Activating shots! I will address you all at once. I shall end this.
Oof, on a 7th boost too, you love to see it.
It's over. Radiant Zeta! I won't let this chance slip by. Watch closely. Accelerating. It's over. Radiant Zeta!
I love LaBeryl. It's where I started, dude.
Have we done enough testing for the hollow core?
I don't know.
Yes, I believe so. You can report back to the client anytime.
Never seen a maid work like that.
All right, so we can go back if we want to, but
I've got this. I'm on it.
Leave this to me. Treasure located.
damn. Thank you.
I see me some nobodies.
Let's get to work.
Initiating shot.
you please. I will address you all at once. I shall enter.
Chapter 1 of Cold Steel 3 made me very Sky nostalgic. I think of Sky often.
It's over.
I want to go back. Boy, do I. In a bad way.
Miss Alfayed.
Like, obviously, I don't have confirmation, but I have, no reason to believe that we won't go back to Liberl. Maybe. Whether it be before the series is over or if they do, if they do the Sky remaster or a Sky remake, then yeah, we'll go back to Liberl one way or another. Maybe that's where the last arc will be and where it began. Bro, don't give me hope. Holy shit. I wouldn't be able to edge myself, dude. Rapid Burst has been upgraded to Rapid Eruption. Yeah, there would be no way I'd be able to fucking edge myself for that one, dog.
What are we waiting
That'd
for?
be too good. It'd be way too good. Okay, but I did just look down and it's 12:07. So this is where we're gonna wrap. It'll be 68:51. Might as well call it 69 hours, just about. Boom! Great start to the week, fam. We're in Basel. Sorry, it's not Basel, I know. Pronunciations, I feel I've tripped over as many words and will continue to trip over as many words here in Daybreak as I did in like Sky Trilogy when I first got in. You know what I mean? It's okay. We'll get there. Get there eventually, but thank you all for an incredible start to the week, man. Who is on? Oh, dude, Ghost is playing Azure. Wait a minute. Wait, is this a new thing? So I'm going to somebody's channel and it says Ghost content is intended for certain audiences. It may contain significant profanity or vulgarity, blah, blah, blah. So that's never happened to me. And I know that Twitch just implemented that whole like thing a few months back, but this is the first I've seen of it. Is this what people have to click on when they come to the our channel? Like, do people have to press start watching anyway? Like when they come here, because I just have it tagged for vulgarity because it's a thing. But that's a new one. Huh. Very weird. But yeah, man, yeah, Ghost and his buds, they're fully, they're voice acting their way through Azure, so let's, spelt it correctly the first time. That's a feels good moment. So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Ghost has played through it, but his friends have not. So it's just a really neat way for him to kind of Sherpa his group of buds through Trails entries that they haven't played. It's really cool. But he's a good dude. There's some good people. And I would highly encourage you guys coming through saying hello. Maybe dropping a little follow. Maybe pressing that heart button. I don't know. It's totally up to you, though. No pressure. But thank you all very, very much, man. Always for everything. Great start to the week. And hopefully by week's end, we'll have the new emotes. Maybe. We'll see. Fingers crossed. The artist usually works pretty friggin' quickly, so that'll be swell. We'll see. But thank you all. Have a great start to your Tuesday. It's already 10 minutes deep for mine. I'm just going to go cash out now. But stay happy. Stay healthy. Stay excellent. Bye, guys. Be good. We'll see you tomorrow.